Hello.
It's a background.
Glory to
Greetings.
you and your old video games
your-
with terrible technical problems that I can't seem to solve in the time allotted. I probably should have done this last week when we knew we were playing a Final Unity, but I didn't, so we have to deal with it.
Fortunately, it's minor.
Minor-ish. Yeah. So yeah, today's a Final Unity. Last week we finished Star Trek Judgment Rights, which was TOS, and then we had two separate polls to determine which game we were playing next, and it came out as Final Unity both times. So we're doing that, and then we'll go into Star Trek 25th Anniversary after a Final Unity. But Final Unity is probably going to take a while, depending on how long each episode is. So there are 8 real episodes, so that's either going to be 8 weeks if they're decent-sized episodes, or 4 weeks if they're really short. I don't know. We're going to find out. I don't know anything about this game other than there's some people with some floating heads in boxes or something.
And they don't have eyes.
Yeah, and for some reason, because it's so low resolution, because this was made in, what, the 90s?
1995, I believe.
Yeah, so this game is as old as me, so that's nice. Because it's as old as me, it's low resolution. Because it's so low resolution, they couldn't fit eyes on any of the character sprites.
They should just put little dots.
So it's vaguely horrifying
However-
to look at. But that's okay.
However, this was actually high resolution for the time.
Oh, probably. It looks okay. There's a lot of dithering going on. Very fancy.
Hey, you know the word dithering.
I do know the word dithering. Dithering's pretty cool. For those who don't know, dithering is, instead of having like one solid color, you have like a little checkerboard pattern to do a gradient and give it some texture.
Yeah, it's also used in newspaper printings of photographs.
Okay,
I
let's
never heard
load
of this
up a
game
Final
before
Unity.
either,
The
so this
screen's
should be
gonna
interesting.
the screen's gonna go black for a little bit. Don't worry, that's normal. Come
I
on,
never heard of
load.
this game either, so this should be interesting.
Oh, we can see Ram. Oh, you're doing a virtual computer.
We need the video in Discord, I think.
Yes, I have to set it up here first and then set it up in Discord, make sure it's showing the right thing. Where is it?
Captain
Just watch this for now. We
Stardate
have an intro.
47111.
I'm not going to miss this for anything.
A Federation listening post along the Romulan neutral zone has detected an unidentified vessel headed for Federation space. The Enterprise is moving to intercept.
Oh. Stream dead.
At its reported heading
Dale.
velocity, the vessel will enter
Oh, hi,
Federation
Data.
space in approximately
Wow, Data's so
47.3
handsome.
seconds.
Go to yellow alert.
Okay, now it's
Nice
live on
also they have
Discord.
air
Now you can see it on Discord,
Ship
so
is a
you don't have to
Garidian
deal with
scout
the
ship.
delay.
They are driving their engines too hard. Their warp
Nice
core is
sense,
critical.
nice sense what they had there.
What is the status of their relationship with the Romulan Empire?
They're on friendly terms and may share technology.
So it
Yeah,
seems
as
like
you
we're
can-
basically just doing the Defector.
being
They're
on screen.
Romulans too.
Help us. We are fleeing political persecution. We seek asylum.
Well, they couldn't actually interfere with any of the real characters of
signal
the
was
show,
breaking
right?
up.
So they
You make a
they
business.
created not
Could be a
Romulans.
trick. The
Yes.
They're
Garidians
totally
have earned a
Romulans.
reputation as
Ooh,
honorable
Wolf does have
warriors.
eyes though.
They do not
Yeah, they
ordinarily
have
resort
eyes
to
in these
Let's see.
cutscenes. They don't have eyes in the actual game.
The Garidian's warp drive is failing. They are dropping to sublight speed inside Federation
Wow,
space.
everyone is
Yeah.
so handsome
Slow
here.
to impulse.
They're
Warbird
beautiful.
looking directly ahead.
This is,
Oh, that's a
Whoa.
big fella. That's a big warbird.
The Warbird
Don't worry,
is
the
all
black
over
bars
the
are normal.
world.
That's because
They
it's a
are hailing
cutscene.
us.
The black
This
bars
is
at the top and
internal
bottom will
gritty
go away
matter. Withdraw
once
at
you get
once.
into
Yeah,
the
it's
game.
the
You
stream,
are
right?
violating Federation space.
They have cut off transmission.
It's trying to do that top and
The
bottom
warbird
black
has
borders
launched
for
its
dramatic
tractor beam
effect,
onto the scout ship.
but because this is also 4x3, it just
Put a
looks
red
like there's a
alert.
big black border around the whole thing. And
Straight in, you stand on
Captain's
man.
log supplement.
There we go.
A Garidian warbird has violated the neutral
We're here,
zone
we're
in
in.
pursuit of a scout ship. The fugitives may be seeking political asylum, but as yet we have been unable to confirm their intentions.
so, hopefully the audio popping doesn't bother you too much, because it bothers me. It kills me inside, but I can't do anything to fix it. Well, I probably could do something to fix it, but I've been trying unsuccessfully. Anyway, yeah, nobody here has eyes, and it concerns me. I don't like it. And now I'm getting a phone call,
Oh,
probably about my car's extended warranty. Let's go ahead and mute that.
Oh, your Starship's extended warranty.
My Starship's extended warranty.
Are you the owner of a
Check
2363 Galaxy class Starship?
You may
Your
be
factory
entitled.
warranty.
You can own a
Anyway,
Starship.
so Data here looks kind of horrifying, more than anyone else. Just his whole face. Well, now he looks okay. When he's looking down, he looks like he's
Yeah.
having a deep existential crisis.
Oh, the CG model intro that we saw is literally only the intro. We don't see those appearances of the characters throughout the rest of the game.
Okay, so what
Thank
we can
goodness.
do, we have a Garidian ship that's seeking political asylum, and they're being chased by a Romulan warbird, and we can talk to everyone and get suggestions. Worf, would you like to shoot them?
Mr. Worf, your analysis.
Oh, it doesn't just continue. I have to click to go to the next dialogue. Okay.
The Garidian warbird is similar to the Romulan Diderot X class.
No, it
It is
isn't.
less maneuverable than the
Oh,
Enterprise,
It's
but
a
it has
Garidian
slightly
warbird.
more
Okay,
firepower.
the big fella's also a Garidian. Why couldn't they just use real Romulans?
We'd both take a beating if it came down to a fight.
Our
So they
records
didn't wanna
identify the
interfere with
warbird
canon.
as the Asirim, commanded by
Yes.
Captain Pintara. Starfleet intelligence rates her as a capable but unimaginative tactician.
Unimaginative. So we just gotta play mind games with her. Mind games. Riker, what do you want
think,
to
number
do?
one?
The Garidians respect strength. If we show any sign of weakness, it might just encourage them to fight.
What do you suggest?
Maybe we can use our phasers until they listen to reason.
Why is Riker the one who wants to start shooting people? Why?
He just
Okay.
wants to fight.
So here I can,
This is literally a Vulcan hello.
yeah. I have three options, I think, because this sort of button is dithered out. It concerns me that it doesn't highlight the buttons. So I don't know, like, if I click right now, is it just going to
Pretty
select
sure
an
that
option?
if they're available, it'll light up. No, that's to scroll, like if you had more than 3 choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it's supposed to be, but I'm concerned, like, if I were to click on this, when it's not available, if I didn't notice.
No,
Is it
I
just
don't
gonna
think so. I
select
think you
an
gotta click.
option?
I think you gotta click right on the text. Yeah.
Alright. What do we want to say? I don't want to provoke them. That seems like a good idea for now. We don't have enough information.
I suppose. Well, I
Lock phasers
would
but
say
hold fire?
Lock phasers. Yeah.
Lock on but hold fire, or just shoot them. We can just shoot them. We can use gun on warbird. Which I do like the idea of. That sounds lovely. Any strong feelings? I want to lock phasers.
Definitely want to lock the phasers. Not sure about actually
We're locking-
That
firing
may be too
them.
strong an action. Mr. Worf, lock phases onto the warbird, but hold your fire.
Aye, sir. They are locking their disruptors on us.
As expected, that's fine. Do we have our shields, by the way?
I believe we
Worf?
would defeat them in battle, but we would suffer heavy casualties.
Okay, heavy casualties, that's fine. Counselor Troy, do you sense hostility,
In the-
perhaps?
Any insights, Counselor?
The Garidian captain is torn about something, as if she were faced with a difficult dilemma.
She has
Is Troy
violated
actually
the neutral
useful?
zone.
Maybe.
It's more than that. I think she has a personal stake in this matter.
What is it, her son on the ship that's running away? I bet it's her son.
Mr. Data, do you have any suggestions?
As long as the warbird maintains a tractor beam on the scout ship, we cannot beam its crew aboard. However, if we maneuvered the Enterprise
That
between
sounds
the
like a
ships,
good
we
idea,
could
Data. You should be the
temporarily
captain.
disrupt the tractor beam.
We will have to drop our shields to use the transporter.
That's a genius idea, Data.
I mean,
Wait.
our only option
Wait,
seems
you're
to
right,
either
I
shoot
know,
them
for once.
or go with Data's plan.
Well, we're not listening to Worf.
Worf didn't even have a plan. Worf didn't even want to shoot them. It's Riker that wants to start
Yeah.
shooting.
Yeah, Riker's the one that wants to shoot them.
Alright, we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
take the
see
risk,
that.
because I feel like
Worf-
that's my
Worf
only
wants
option
us
right
to-
now. Because
Yeah.
I can't back out.
We'll have
Yeah,
to take that risk. Make it so.
Riker wants to go shooting.
Okay, oh,
Very-
cutscene.
It's a boneheaded thing that Picard would actually do.
We're gonna disrupt the tractor beam.
We have broken the Garidian's tractor beam.
And now it's reestablished. What was the point? Did you beam them aboard? Did you beam them or not?
The
We
crew
just
of the
flew
scout
right
ship
through.
has been
Okay,
beamed
we did.
aboard.
Good.
Yes.
Oh, I can move this. Where do we just hide their weird dead eyes? Excellent.
I'm telling you, it's super
Captain,
advanced for
the
its
Warbird is
time.
hailing us.
I don't doubt that, but that doesn't make it not horrifying.
Might as well put it on the screen.
Why would we ignore them?
On screen.
Just talk. What's up? What do you want?
Federation starship.
Oh God.
This is an internal Geridian matter. You've been
She's
warned not to
beautiful.
interfere.
Oh, see, it's not dithered out, so I can press down, I assume. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. What can I say? We can resolve this matter without violence. Your presence here gives me every right to interfere. Why have you violated the neutral zone? Leave Federation space. Committed an act of war. Surrender your ship immediately. Yeah, let's tell them to surrender their ship.
Yeah.
That sounds like a brilliant idea when you're facing a nuclearly powered ship.
Yeah, do it, Ryan.
Can you save your game right now?
No.
No?
I mean, maybe I can press escape, but
I think
don't
you
know
can.
what that's
I
going to
think
do.
you can. Yeah. Yeah, you can save your game.
I can't press escape. I don't know if there's a different button for
Is there a
it.
menu button?
Not on
I
screen.
can't remember. It's been literally 20 years.
Wait, hang on.
Try
Hang on.
clicking outside.
Give me a second. Let me get the manual. I did download the manual. I just don't have it open right now. Let's see, my
Manual.
games folder, a Final
What's the
Unity.
button?
Manual. Okay,
You
make
just
sure I'm
click
not
on-
showing anything I'm not supposed to. And then window capture. Window capture.
I'm just gonna say click outside this, but if it isn't working, okay.
Okay, here's the manual.
Click on the cursor.
Here's the manual. Let's see if there's a save button. Or, like, anything. Before you begin, if you have not yet read the installation and loading guide booklet included in the box, take it out and follow the instruction procedure. This will get you up and running. For many of you, this will be your first experience with an adventure game. This part of the book is for you. We won't give away any secrets here, but we will give you a little push in the right direction. Wow. That's so kind of them. Nope, that's not what this is what this looks like, by the way, in case you were curious about the YouTube Studio. That's not what I meant to show you, but that's what I see. Let me put that back. Things to do on the Starship Enterprise. At the beginning of the game, and after every awaiting mission, you will be brought to the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. The bridge is the central hub of all activity on the USS Enterprise. From here, you can access any of the different locations on the ship. Okay, I just want a save button. Hang on, let me just Control F, save. Instrument used. How do I bring up the RGCD? The Remote Game Control Device. Simply click on the RGCD icon to bring up its
mid-conversation.
controls. Say again?
I wouldn't have thought you could do so mid-conversation.
The RGCD can be used to save and load games in progress. It is highly recommended that you save your game periodically, in case you make a mistake and need to backtrack. It also helps when you need to exit the game and want to return to your previous position.
To be fair, you could just restart the game at this point.
Definition of a saved game.
Save stores the current game. Press backspace to remove the current name and type in your own title. Okay, but what's the hotkey to save? I guess there is no hotkey, you just have to find the button. Okay, let's go back to the actual game. We're not saving right now. We'll solve that. We'll fix that later. I guess we should just ask them why they're here. That seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Your presence here gives me every right to interfere. Why have you violated the neutral zone?
Captain, you are harboring dangerous criminals.
It's really throwing me off having
I
to click after
demand
every
that you
dialogue.
transfer them to my custody immediately.
It's, believe me, choosing to be able to wait as long as you want is a huge advantage in dialogue.
Oh, especially during a stream.
Yeah.
Because then we can actually stop and talk about something. But it's throwing off the rhythm. That's okay, though. They're now guests. If you leave immediately, we'll overlook the violation. Whatever crimes they committed, you committed a crime by crossing the zone. Who are these people? Why have you pursued them? That seems good. Our Garidian guests were rescued in Federation space. Any extradition will have to proceed along normal diplomatic channels. I just want to know who they are. What's up?
Before this discussion goes any further, I want to know who these people are and why you have pursued them across the neutral zone.
They are traitors and killers. My orders are to take them back to Garrod to stand
Garrod?
trial for murder and sedition.
I thought they were just a faction of Romulans, but no, they have their own planet.
Whatever crimes they may have committed, you had no right to pursue them across the neutral zone.
You just saying another dialogue option that we had. I didn't select this. This is just one of the other options. You're just saying
I
everything.
was sent to bring these criminals back dead or alive, and I will carry out my orders even if it means destroying your ship.
A Garidian ship is on sensors.
Targeting
Raise shields, please.
Raising shields.
Self-destruct. Wait, I can just press the self-destruct button. Okay, I don't. The game didn't tell me anything about this. Oh, look how fast I'm moving. I can't see anything.
Yeah, so the space combat is excellent, but it has problems on modern CPUs.
Yeah, I read that you're
Goes a little
supposed
too
to
fast.
limit the CPU rate to something, but for some reason it didn't actually let me do that in DOSBox.
If you just spam attack, it should instantly kill the enemy. You can try hailing them.
No, I'm dead.
Oh,
you're
you
dead.
died.
You can also delegate to Worf.
What if I hail self-destruct?
Oh, you're dead.
Have those logs.
I know, but it wasn't getting
199.3. We have
lost
lost
contact with the
Enterprise. She's several days overdue, and I fear the worst. I'm dispatching the
You're
USS Hood to investigate.
The USS Hood. We love the Hood. Difficulty, Captain. Hang on, let me go to... Why was it on the highest difficulty by default? It didn't give me an option when we started. It just put it there. No, we're going to Ensign. Screw this.
Can you go to acting ensign and then there's just Wesley in the background giving you the answers to the correct dialogue choice every time?
That would be lovely. What
If
happens if I press load game? Oh, save game 1. What's in save game 1?
Yeah, but
Nothing.
they're blank. So you only have 9 save game slots. Number 1.
Why?
Number 2, if I remember watching another YouTube Let's Player correctly, the difficulty level only applies to combat.
Yes, I would assume so. However, I'm very glad at least that all the save games are in a list. I don't have to like scroll through one by one like in Judgment Rights. That was a pain.
Mr. Data, do you...
As long as
Yeah, let me just skip through all this.
the crew of the
Also notice that there's nobody at the helm, or if there is, they're standing right behind Picard, so that they don't have to show them on
Warbird is
screen.
Captain.
Here.
Our new arrivals are...
Oh,
Wait, what did I just do?
You changed your option and stayed
No,
left.
they're still at the home.
Hang on, I
At
pressed
helm.
the wrong. Hang on, let me restart the game again. I pressed the wrong option,
Mr. Data,
We will...
Well, you pressed the better option.
but I don't want to press a better option. I need to commit to what we did
the crew of
on screen.
Federation stuff.
Your presence here gives us every right to interfere. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh no, I asked. Wait, yeah. Every right to interfere.
Captain, you are hot.
And then I want to know who they are.
whatever.
I was.
Locking weapons.
Just delegate to Worf. Worf.
We
you
are
do
being
this.
hailed.
Now, if I just wait, it said we're being
They're hailing
Federation
you.
starship. This is an internal Garidian matter. You've been warned not to interfere.
Oh, that's
There is no
all they have to say.
response to our hail. Our
I'm just
phaser
letting.
fire missed.
So if I just press delegate button, do I have to do anything, or does Worf do it for me?
Worf just does it for you.
So what's the point
But
of
shields, you might want to raise shields.
I already pressed that.
Whoa.
How do I know if they're on?
And don't press
Did
the
we-
self-destruct.
I don't know, I guess.
Damage control, the range, and the heading. Jeez, everything's shaking so violently. Hang on, I think it's control
Yeah.
F11 to slow it down.
I was gonna ask, why is it shaking?
Oh, DOSBox. Yeah, reduce the cycles in DOSBox.
Switching to manual control.
Our phaser fire missed.
What do you mean it missed, Worf?
You can go to tactics.
Mr. Wolf, you have tactical.
Captain.
And you
Break
can choose
maneuvers,
different
points.
maneuvers.
Locking weapons.
Attack.
Wow.
Star maneuver speed. What is this? Speed
Yeah,
star
these are all the
attack.
different-
Disengage tactical maneuver.
These are all the different
Engage
maneuvers you
tactical
have.
maneuver.
It's really quite in depth. If it wasn't bugging out, it would be pretty fun.
I mean,
Yeah, omnibus maneuvers means you have different. You have
You
all
do the
types of
escape
different
maneuver.
types to-
what's the difference
types to
between
maneuver.
escape and modified escape?
Look at them go.
You know what? Let's just leave. Just escape maneuver. Just leave. I have no idea if Worf is actually fighting for. Not a clue.
Did I not finish, Picard? I promised you that.
Okay, we did it.
Yeah,
Good
he
job,
ran away.
everyone.
I think actually.
There is no response to our hail.
Oh, good, they're dead.
Oh, we got him.
So there's no response to our hail.
There
That's
is no
nice.
response to our hail.
I guess we go to. And what is this?
From
What
my
is this?
foreknowledge of the plot, you may have made it unwinnable.
I mean, the other game never did that, did it?
Did what?
Oh God,
I
what is
can
this?
I can answer that definitively if you like.
Yes, if we ever get to a state where the game is unwinnable, I want to know that.
As far as I know, it's impossible to make this game unwinnable.
Okay. I don't care if we get a really bad score, that's fine, as long as we can complete it.
I don't even think that there's a score at the end. It's either you get either you end or you don't.
So
Yeah,
I don't know
that-
what this
that
does. I can
Viridian-
put more or less power to life support, and that makes the blue, and then there's the charge times and the discharge times, and there's a repair time.
Have you ever played Artemis Bridge Simulator?
Yes. What, like 10 years ago?
Hmm.
Everything looks
Well,
100%
okay, you know it
operational
enough
according
for
to
this.
this down here. Loaded, repair times, total 215. Maybe I should read the manual. Hang on. Let me go
Well,
back
notice,
to window capture.
notice the delegate on button down there
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Jordan.
yeah.
That means this part is probably on autopilot.
Okay, so those of you who have knowledge of this game, do I actually need to worry about spaceship combat, or is that just a thing I can just let happen by delegation?
The spaceship combat isn't crucial. It's just fun. It's like a
'Cause
fun
I-
mini game.
I'm really just in this for the pointing and clicking.
I mean, there really isn't a whole lot of space combat. There might be like 3 instances, so don't
All
worry
right,
about it.
let's just not worry about it. Let's get rid of the manual. Screw that. We're just okay. Now I have to figure out how to get back to the bridge and turn the CPU cycles back up. Maybe.
There is
Hail,
no response
tactical.
to our hail.
There
Tab,
you go. There's a bridge.
escape.
There's a bridge button down there.
What is this?
Condition
What is this?
green.
No,
Exit.
that's the quit option. Oh, that's the
Captain,
plus. There,
Our new
there.
arrivals are requesting to speak with you. Their names are Lucana, Avakar, and Tabak.
Maybe
orders,
for the
Captain?
next stream, I'll have figured out the CPU cycle issue, and then we can do an actual combat. But if we get any more today,
Oh,
we're
because
just
the CPU
delegating.
is so
It's
much
not-
faster. It runs so much faster.
I'd like to consider the situation a bit further. Set course for the Runor what? I'm... Consider?
I should like to.
Go to the observation lounge.
Astro...
click on
Wait,
the
I
door.
can click on astrogation. I can click on computer.
Primary
Wait.
core access enabled.
Ooh.
Systems online.
Cultures. Romulans.
Yeah, it's like super in
spacecraft,
depth.
Warbird. Garidians. Garidians are similar in appearance to and are allied with the Romulans. So they're not Romulans. I thought they were literally just Romulans, but no. Been proposed that they're related. Called Garrett, class-oriented. Why is this music so much louder than in the rest of the game? Garidians purchase all of their warships from the Romulans. See Romulan spacecraft for more details. Romulan spacecraft for more details. Data on the Daredex is incomplete. Federation records on Romulan skyships are great. Thanks, Dan.
Chad is right. She did kind of sound like Judi Dench.
Okay. Cut power to the antimatter containment field. That seems like a good idea. How do I get to engineering? Antimatter containment, life support. Is that turning it off or more on? I can't tell. Turn delegate off. Yeah, let's turn off life support. I just want to see what'll happen, really. Well, hang on. Before I do that, let me save and then turn off life support. That seems like a good idea. Replay conversation. Oh, here it is. Here's our save button. It's down here.
Yes.
We murdered some folk is our current save. Let me make sure that actually saved. It did. Good. Now can I turn off warp core containment? I see a reactor here, but I can just turn off the output. That doesn't help. Why would I not always have it at maximum output? Is it going to overheat?
You don't want to... Yeah, probably. Artemis.
Okay, I'm just going to turn off life support and see what happens. So how's the weather, you guys? What's going on?
Well, it's nice weather.
Oh, weather, astronomy.
Astronomy?
I stayed up all night just so I could be awake at dawn to see the partial solar eclipse this morning.
Okay. Let's turn off the reactor as well.
For about 20 minutes or a half hour.
Robo, you'll be happy to know that my steak has been dry brined and it's just sitting in the fridge now waiting to be cooked.
Mmm, yummy.
Well, so we'll see how that worked. I don't know if I was supposed to put pepper on during dry brining or after, but I just put it on now, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. The salt's the important part.
Okay, we're almost out of life support. I just want to see... Let me go back to the bridge and see if we just die. Come on, game.
Except Data.
Except Data. Data will be fine.
Life support system down. Switching to emergency life support system.
Switching to emergency life support. Will the game just not let me kill myself? What do you
I'm
mean
pretty sure if you go to the
emergency
holodeck, you can do combat simulations too.
I don't want to do combat simulations. The combat's
Go down
broken.
in history as the only
Then you know.
starship.
Or when you fix it.
Admiral's log.
Go down and...
Oh, there we go.
47199.3. We have lost...
She has several... Okay, it's just the same dialogue. That's kind of...
Go down in history as the only Starfleet officer to go from valedictorian to captain to stupid.
Okay, let me make sure everything's turned on and Jordy's delegating. Great. Jordy's doing this. This is Jordy's
I think
job.
you mean space popsicle.
So we could go talk to the Garidians in the observation lounge, but I want to see what's in here. Enterprise breaks... Okay, so this is just playing the cinematics back if we want to. We can play the cinematics.
Yeah, most games of this era have a mechanism to let you replay cutscenes and replay dialogue.
Yeah. Now to continue the game.
What's up with Riker?
I'm sorry, Captain, I don't have...
What's up?
I suggest we contact Starfleet, Captain.
Okay. No, I don't think that's necessary.
Counselor, do you have a...
I'm sorry, Captain, but I don't have any suggestions right now.
Oh, that's more like
Mr. Worf, Captain, we should check our orders from Starfleet.
Have we even told Starfleet what we're doing?
No.
Why would... How come Captain Picard's chest is comms?
Because his communicator
Right
is there.
specifically. But if I hover over...
They need to make
Admiral
a big enough
Williams here.
hotspot.
What can I
Oh
do for
jeez,
you,
that's
Captain?
clear. That's just a video of a woman. That's a real person.
Yeah, that's an almost an FMV.
It's like half an FMV and it concerns me. What's your assessment of our current performance?
What it really is an animated still photograph.
Oh, please berate me, Admiral Williams.
The Enterprise's presence in this region has set a lot of minds
Still
at ease.
concerned? Okay, so she doesn't have enough information yet to judge us, even though we murdered some folk. What are our current orders?
Of course, Starfleet Command is still considering...
Nothing. Literally nothing. Is there anything we should be aware
Actually,
of?
things are relatively...
Nothing. Worthless. Picard out. Oh, I like that even fake digital Riker is leaning on consoles. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
They
we
did do a very good job on the sprites here in this game.
And no, it wasn't a
imagine
Wagyu steak. It was a New York something.
New
New
strip
York
steak?
something and something. I don't know.
Oh,
I
yes,
threw away the
Chad, I did-
packaging.
I did see the partial eclipse.
I don't know if anyone's mentioned this, but I really like massive Prince Spiner compared to Troy in the background.
Can you help us contact
Well, it's perspective, isn't it?
Wait, a Vulcan archaeologist named
possibly
Shana.
hold the key to the the discovery
Shaynok.
of the Lawgiver's fifth
Shaynok.
scroll.
The Lawgiver's fifth scroll. Yeah, what's any of this? What's the fifth scroll?
What is this fifth scroll you mentioned?
Let me give you a bit of background. Caridian society.
2 classes, we know that already. Ha! Because we looked that up in the computer. We're so far ahead.
By the laws derived from the 4 sacred scrolls.
The 4 sacred scrolls.
The first
Okay.
scroll outlines our code of honor.
Okay, I really don't care what the scrolls are specifically. I just need to know it's a law system.
The government. The third defines the principles of our religion.
I believe they completely ripped this off of ancient Greek
And
society
responsibilities of the
and
patrician
possibly
class.
Plato.
But you speak...
According to legend, the Lawgiver also wrote a 5th scroll defining the rights and privileges of the plebeian class, which were not explained in the other scrolls.
Okay.
It's apocryphal.
You can just make up your own scrolls. You don't have to have
You
the
can,
sacred
yeah, you can.
scrolls.
Is there a process specified in the 4 scrolls that creates a process to amend?
I guess they're kind of like Americans, modern Americans, who think that the Constitution is completely unchangeable. It's sacred.
I don't know if that's the case. We changed it recently, like.
Well, how many amendments have we had?
A lot, but
26.
a lot of people say like, no, it's not in the Constitution, therefore it can never happen. It doesn't exist. It's not a real thing. Anyway, what makes you think Shaynok can help you? Why you're interested? We know why he's interested in the 5th scroll. That's obvious. He's part of the plebeian class, and they're being oppressed, and he wants to get rights and stuff. Lawgiver is some person who wrote the scrolls. Doesn't matter. Lawgiver is Geridian Jesus.
The Lawgiver is Pearl Forrester for Mystery Science Theater.
We could do the Devil's Due C-3PO thing, where we just pretend to be their gods.
Yeah, could do. What makes you think Shaynok
What
can
makes you
help
think Shaynok can help you?
My studies indicate that the followers ended up
You see,
somewhere in
I
what is
keep
now
starting dialogue
Federation
and looking over to
space.
read the chat, but then the dialogue doesn't
Because
just
our
keep going.
governments are not on friendly terms, I could never follow up on that research. But the Vulcan scholar Shaynok lives in the Federation and has made extensive studies of our history. I believe he may...
Okay, so he's an archaeologist or a historian or something. Okay.
Who is...
Yeah, he's a Vulcan
was
archaeologist.
Avatruni, and he was the architect of Geridian society.
Yep. Vulcan, or Geridian philosopher / Geridian Jesus. Okay.
Why are you...
I am a scholar, Captain. My interest is purely academic. Lucana, on the other hand, is a social revolutionary. She hopes the scroll will inflame the underclasses to rebellion.
Flame the underclasses
How
to
would an
rebellion.
ancient scroll...
The patricians stopped the Lawgiver before he could reveal his 5th scroll. The Lawgiver and a few of his disciples, known as the Followers, left Gerard in 5 spaceships to start their own colony.
This is a shame.
They
said
stopped
spaceship
him before he
construction.
could. They left him before. They stopped him before he could reveal his 5th scroll. Like when Prince died, they stopped the publication of his last album.
No trace of them was ever found.
What if
and
the
the
fifth
story,
scroll is
the 5th
just like,
scroll could be the greatest
get
social
no
discovery
rights.
in Gerard's history.
That would be
Don't agree
amazing.
with Lucana's
That would be
Do
a good
some
subversion of
traditions.
expectations.
Talk to Shaynok
Suck it,
and help us
plebeians,
find the scroll
lawmaker
for science's
out.
sake.
This could be an intriguing quest.
Intriguing quest, you say? Who
It
says
would be the
quest?
He said
Oh,
quest.
fuck
He
that.
said quest.
Nobody says quest.
It's Star Trek Quest.
Federation will not take sides. I've decided to visit Shaynok. I mean, that's where the game is. So, I guess we're gonna visit Shaynok. Otherwise, the game just ends.
And the game preemptive. Just say no. Lose.
I kind of want to see if it will let me.
Yeah, I want to see what happens.
Okay, for now, let's just say I have other duties to attend to.
If you'll excuse me...
I'm just not gonna answer his question. Let's talk to Lucana, who's the social revolutionary.
Captain Picard, my name is Lucana. On behalf of the oppressed...
Don't thank
oppressed
me too
underclasses.
quickly. You have a legal...
I am not a criminal, Captain.
No,
I am
you are
only
literally
seeking
criminal, but it's
justice for
fine.
my people.
Yes.
It's a
Very
pretty
well.
low-level crime. I'm not worried
You may
about
stay
it.
on board the Enterprise until we have sorted this matter out.
Do not dismiss me so quickly, Captain.
Why do you...
I am searching for...
Okay, we already know all of this. I have other
If
duties
you'll-
to attend to. Get out of here.
Computer
I feel I should
loyalty.
apologize for my mother's actions,
Your
Captain.
mother. Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
you're
that's what we said
you're
before.
right.
It's
Your
literally the Okay, well, we
Yes,
murdered your mother,
my mother is
so that's
Bentara,
fine.
the captain of the Aserum.
I don't know
It
if
was her
he knows
vessel
that,
you
though.
confronted when she had my
Unless he was
scout
looking
ship
out a
and tried
window,
to-
he has no way of knowing.
You mean
Why
the one
is your
that you
own
blew
mother
up?
trying to kill you?
Yeah.
She is only doing
Wait,
her duty.
is your own mother
I
trying
know
to
she
kill
doesn't
you as
want to
opposed
kill
to
me,
where I was?
but she is under orders to prevent Lucana from finding
Don't
the
worry,
lawgiver's
man.
fifth
She doesn't
scroll.
want to kill you anymore.
Why are you so interested in this fifth?
Because I believe in Lucana's crusade.
I sympathize with your cause, but I'm...
And we are...
Okay. So, basically, we have to either just say we will do the game, or we won't play the game. Save? Is this saving?
Yeah.
It's also not uncommon for an adventure game or tabletop role-playing game to have a railroaded exposition. That's it.
Yeah, the intro, let's just say we're not going to interfere. I want to see what the game will say if we just don't
Set a course
follow
for the
along.
planet killer. Warp 8.
I sympathize with your cause, but I must inform you that the Federation will not take sides in Garid's domestic politics.
Do we lose? No, we just have to... We just literally have to say that we'll visit Shinnok. If we say no, it just closes the door. That's over. It's the end of the conversation.
Right. So I just got out of a meeting. Are we just stuck on the bridge basically until the plot progresses?
I had heard that the Federation
Oh, wait.
was a champion of
Basically, yeah.
freedom.
Wait, something happened.
Perhaps my sources were mistaken.
Lucana is objecting to this. And then she closes the door. Never mind. Nothing changed.
Counselor,
Troy?
do you...
I'm sorry, Captain, but I don't have any suggestions right
Troy,
now.
do you sense any
Have to do
deception,
it, it
perhaps?
seems-
Yes, Soma?
It's Troy what you're talking about. She doesn't accept anything.
Okay,
So
okay,
you
we'll
just
follow
have
along
to
with
do
the
it.
quest. We'll go
I
visit
have decided
Shinnok.
to visit Shinnok.
Thank you for agreeing to visit Shinnok, Captain. The fifth scroll could be the greatest social discovery in Garid's history.
Garid's history. We have another matter. No, we don't have another matter. We called Starfleet and they said they don't have anything for us. So we're just gonna go.
Understood. We will... Mr. Worf, inform Starfleet that we will be assisting the Garidians in their search.
Aye, sir.
Computer, what are the current whereabouts of the Vulcan
Wait,
archaeologist
Picard
Shinnok?
actually inform Starfleet of what he's doing?
No, we don't really do that in Star Trek. We don't talk to
According
Starfleet.
to Federation Archaeological Survey records,
Oh, it's Major Bear.
Shinnok is currently
Well, maybe I
excavating
think they
ruins
should.
on
Yeah,
the
this
planet
Major Bear.
Horst 3.
Horst 3.
Set course for
They
Horst
just
3,
sent them an
Warp
email
5.
afterwards
Aye, sir.
explaining that the
Engage.
Enterprise had just finished flying through 17 different times.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Starfleet pretty much gives the Enterprise free reign because
Yeah,
it's the flagship.
Hello,
Now
yes,
we have
this
to.
This is
Now
Captain
we have to
Picard.
wait while we warp there.
I'm back from the beginning of the universe. It turns out I am the common ancestor of all life in the universe. Click.
We are receiving an emergency transmission from Simcoe 4.
Disregarding the rules.
Why is the music so loud I can't even hear Worf?
Simcoe 4. Isn't there a research center there?
Yes, sir. The work at Merton's orbital station focuses on power generation.
Data's
The
mouth
researchers
flap.
there are among the best in the Federation.
I mean, I guess we should do this. This seems like a good quest. We're probably the nearest starship.
On screen. This is Captain Jean-Luc
You're always the
Picard
nearest
of the
starship.
Federation
That's
Starship
an
Enterprise.
interesting...
How
Look,
can we be
dude,
of
you're
help?
going bald. Just accept it. Just shave the sides. Come on.
No, he insists on dreadlocks.
Look, Look, you can have dreadlocks if you want, but it doesn't work with this big bald patch in the middle.
Maybe that's like
Captain
a forehead
Picard could do
ridge.
that himself. Come to
He
think of
shouldn't,
it.
though.
Maybe he actually has a full head of hair, but the middle of it is obscured by like a horn. That
Captain
just
Picard,
appears to be
I am
stealth.
Danub, Chancellor of
Perspective.
Simcoe. We are in need of immediate assistance. Merton's orbital station has been attacked by an unknown vessel and does not answer our hails.
This sounds like a computer-generated voice. It's not, but it sounds like it.
Attacked, but the station is a purely scientific facility.
Is the attacking vessel still present?
We do not know. Whoever or whatever they were, our sensors did not detect them.
Perhaps it was a cloaked Romulan vessel.
Do you want to raise the
I
shields,
doubt
Worf?
the Romulans
Well,
would venture this...
Captain,
You know
you
that they
must
can't
hurry.
fire
The
whilst
attack
they're
has
cloaked.
destabilized the station's experimental power core.
mean,
We
I
don't
think
know
they
how
do.
long we have
So
until
if we
a
just
core
hung up
breach,
on them, would they
but I
just all
can
die?
tell you the resulting
Probably.
energy release
Yes.
and radiation would be catastrophic.
What about survivors? Did anyone get off the station?
We detected several escape pods, but we haven't recovered them yet. The pods we detected could hold only a few dozen. There are hundreds aboard the station, including families.
Set course for Simcoe 4. I hope it's not too late.
Thank you, Captain.
Could we give them a power transfer beam if that's the issue with their power core?
Crusher here.
Doctor, we may shortly be taking on a large number of wounded.
Or we're just beaming
possibly
everybody
hundreds.
off and leaving.
Possibly
How much
hundreds.
time have I got?
Possibly hundreds.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Or beam
Picard out.
everybody off.
No, Picard, she
Not
does
enough,
actually need to
I'm
know the
afraid.
actual
That's-
amount of time.
Yeah, that's not a helpful answer.
Like,
What's she
wounded
supposed
show
to
up
do
in
with that
2
information?
weeks, and she's like,
Ask
sorry,
Data to tell her.
it's a little
That
early.
just tell us literally nothing.
We're en route to
She
Merton's
takes,
orbital station.
she
They've been
commandeers,
attacked, and they're going to need
Shuttle
immediate
Bay 1,
assistance. See what you can find out
turns
about
it
that
into a
experimental
hospital.
power core.
I'll see what I can dig up, but the Simconians do some advanced work. It may take a while to figure it all out.
I like
Oh,
how
don't worry,
the-
Jordy. You have plenty of time to do your job.
Then I
It's fine.
suggest you work quickly.
Yeah.
Millions of lives on the planet's surface may be at stake. I expect a full analysis of the situation and our options as soon as
It's
we're
not a
within
miracle
sensor
worker.
range.
Yes, sir.
Engage.
What is the? What am I supposed to do with that
Wait,
screen? It just keeps
you
popping
tell-
up.
You're
Yes.
telling me you tell him exactly how long it takes, and not a longer time than it will actually take you?
How come we're only at warp 7, not warp 9? These people are about to die.
I mean, when like how Roger moves and then comes back clean, what he does on the actual show. Good sprite work
Just
there.
watching this light year count go down.
So is that an actual loading screen, or
Captain's
do we just
log.
need to wait?
We have
That's
arrived
not a
at the
loading
Simcoe
screen, that's just
system
you have to
in
wait 'cause
response
it's
to a distress
realistic.
call regarding Merton's orbital
Yeah,
station.
but you can also change the
The
word.
station was apparently attacked by unknown forces, leaving it in danger of a power core breach.
So that definitely doesn't look like a Federation starbase.
We're within sensor range of the Merton's orbital.
On
Starbase
screen.
makes the same
Miss
noise
LaForge?
as ships and stars when they're scanning planets.
Report. What is the condition of the station?
How should he know? He's down in engineering. Why are you asking LaForge? He's not here.
You're looking at what's left of the Merton's orbital station, one of the largest research centers in the
Why aren't we
Federation.
asking Data?
From him, I know.
The focus of their work is on
The
power
camera now.
generation. 5 years ago, they built the prototype of an experimental power core, and it's been running the station ever since.
Power
Okay.
generation studies? That doesn't warrant an assault like this.
Maybe it does, Riker. Maybe they're using their power core and they're trapping alien entities in it and harvesting them.
I've been in contact
like
with
to point
Starfleet
out that this
headquarters.
completely
Power
normal
generation is only part of what this station
science space
studies.
is
For
good
several
attack all the
years,
time.
researchers here have been working on new ways to detect.
If the Romulans
I mean,
discovered
the
this,
Cardassians
they
attacked
might
the
have
Argus
risked
array, and that's just a
raid.
big telescope.
The Simconians did not detect the attacking ship. It may
The
have been cloaked.
shape-shifting dog just
That's
attacked
speculation,
some
Mr. Wolf.
random satellite with
Whoever
like
it
4
was, something
people on it.
powerful punched through the station's shields and sliced off
Wait,
an entire
Jordy, why are you
research
still listening?
What do you mean sliced off?
What do you mean sliced off?
You know,
There is
slice
insufficient
off.
debris in the area to indicate that the missing section was destroyed. It is possible the attackers simply
Was it the
removed
Borg? Because that's kind of what they do. They just take a little bit of the ship and just leave.
Geordie, could that be
Give
what
it a little
destabilized the power core?
It was the pizza cutter empire.
And that's what I can't
Give
figure
a
out.
little, give a
Damage
little
to the upper deck
bit
should
of
only
your
cause
ship
minor
to
problems,
me.
but I'm reading serious power fluctuations. Maybe serious enough to breach the power core's containment field.
What will happen if the containment field fails?
I assume it's going to explode, Riker.
I can't say for certain,
Yeah.
but with the amount of energy that thing can put out, I wouldn't want to be around it when it goes.
Is there
Well,
any
the,
way
the
to shut down
dreadlock
the
guy
core?
told you it's gonna
There's a
explode.
fail-safe mechanism
It
which
will
is
have
supposed to jettison the
catastrophic
core automatically
repercussions
in an
throughout the
emergency.
sector. Jettison the core.
I'd say this qualifies as an emergency. Why wasn't the core jettisoned?
Now, here's my guess. Why wasn't the core jettisoned? The core wasn't jettisoned because core jettisoning never works. Literally never that they want to jettison the
I
core.
saw it work. No, I saw it work once, but only once.
I saw it work
can't even
once, but
remember
it was the
which
one
series.
time that they didn't want to eject the core. It was being stolen.
Yeah, Voyager ejected their core like 5 times successfully.
Voyager
The only way to
Voyager
prevent it is
ejected
by
their
manual
core,
override.
and our
Someone
core
has to
actually
be there
got
to stop it.
The
That
core
means
that
there's
they-
someone
the core
still
that they-
alive in
that they
there.
just ejected.
Data, are you picking up any life signs?
Okay, so someone's in
The station's
core.
shielding is interfering with our sensors.
So
I
what if
cannot
we
tell if
kill
any of the
them?
crew are still alive. However, life support is still functioning. But power
Maybe
readings
this is a good
indicate
time to
that
take
it may
down an
fail at
elite
any
team.
time.
Dr.
Heat
Crusher,
segment, heat segment.
Yeah, if you're going to send an away team to a ship that
Are you
has
prepared for casualties?
failing life support, that means that you need space
We can handle
suits.
about 330 emergency cases.
330
but we'll have to beam
specifically.
the rest down to Simcoe.
Understood. What is your recommendation?
That's going to be a
We can't
big,
do anything from here, but to get an
that'd
away
be a
team
big
aboard,
medical
we
staff.
have to find a way through those shields.
I believe I have a solution. The station's upper shields are badly damaged. If we
If you
establish a
don't know,
lock on the transporter on the
Voyager,
upper
they have a
decks,
spare one.
a transporter beam could penetrate the weakened shields.
I like how the game is giving us an excuse for why we have to actually travel and do a quest through the whole station, and we can't just fix the problem immediately. Oh, the shields are weaker on the far section. We have to transport there and make our way down. Of course. Thank you, Data.
Once we're in, we should be able to jettison the power core. Then we can
Yeah,
lower the
thank you,
station's
Data.
shields and evacuate the wounded.
Very well, number one. Make it so.
Jordy, I want you and the rest of the away team ready to go in
The
20
rest
minutes.
of the away
Thing on
team.
Voyager,
We'll be there in
they
10.
have a spare merc core, so they still
Wait.
sort of they still would have been able to go to one.
Counselor,
do
do
you-
you have any...
I'm sorry, Captain, but I don't have any suggestions right now.
Troy, can you sense if there's someone in the core?
Troy, is the warp core actually colony and aliens? Did we
Mr. Worf,
Worf, do you want to
Captain.
shoot things? Check our orders from Star... Sure, let's call Starfleet. Let's go have a chat.
Admiral Williams here.
What's up, Admiral?
I'd like...
Of course, the Mertens orbital station
Yeah,
at
well,
Simcoe
how you doing?
4 has been attacked.
Yeah, I know, we're here.
As the closest Federation starship,
The
the,
closest
Enterprise
Federation
is
starship,
obligated to
thank
help
you.
the Simconians repair the damage.
What's your assessment
What's
of our
your
current
assessment?
performance?
The
Are we
Enterprise's
failure?
presence in this...
Nothing yet.
Give me a performance review while I'm
Got
letting
up.
the people over there die.
Wrecker,
Dennis-
what do you want?
I'm sorry, Cap.
No suggestions?
I suggest we
Over.
contact Starfleet, Captain.
That's the
Why?
worst
Always
of both.
threaten to attack Starfleet. They tell you
Just
nothing.
did.
That's what the current just did.
Okay, now we get the
God.
walking sprites and everything.
coordinates
And now they get the beam down.
Those are some impressive looking sprites. Oh, come on, we don't get to choose our away team.
Some missions, I think you do.
That was the whole selling point for
I
me.
don't remember.
I like how we
Well,
never
here.
see like any red shirts or anything, and so I like to believe this is taking place during that episode where like that Crusher's trapped in a bubble, and like
And now-
80% of the people in the universe go missing.
And now we're in the adventure game portion, so you have the action
Inside the
icons on the lower left. You can
Yep. I
click
can
on
go
the portrait
and touch
there
the
to
chair. No, I can't.
you
touch
can
it.
Sit
click
on
on
the
the
chair.
portrait there and switch characters. And then of course you have an inventory.
Oh, wait, what are these bars
you
to
have
the
the-
side?
I'm
That's
guessing
their
that's
health. Characters
Why are
can
Dr.
actually
Crusher and
be
Geordi more hurt than everyone else?
I think they have less health. They're all at full health, but like
characters
red
can
emergency
characters
Use
can actually
tripod or
be
spacer.
Okay,
characters
Geordi-
can actually be knocked out in the game, and then you have to either resurrect them, quote unquote, or return to the ship and
medical
refresh whatever.
I want to use
Then you have an
Geordi,
inventory, of
use
course.
Geordi and on tricorder
All
on power
primary
monitor.
subsystems are down. Inertial dampers, life support, no telling how long until these power surges overload the backups. We'd better hurry.
No, Geordi, we have
You have
infinite
the-
time.
You have the communicator down there, and I think that calls the ship.
I don't think I... Oh, that.
What's the TV remote
Beam us
thing?
up.
Wait, no, no, I didn't want to beam up. I want to just talk to them. Why are you beaming up?
The station has been critically damaged, and we need to work on this immediate. All right,
We're
guys.
gone. We are out of here.
Take two.
coordinates selected.
That was an outtake. That was an outtake.
Wait. If I want to choose my away teams, I have to set the difficulty to captain. Is that true? Let me
Maybe.
check the manual.
I don't know.
Preparing away teams. It's on page 53 of the manual.
Oh, why? I miss when games came with 53+ page manuals.
Except there's not 53 pages to the manual. I assume that's because it's like double paged because it's a PDF. Page 53, just scroll down. That's going to be really disappointing if that's true. Because I don't want to play on Captain. I probably have to restart the whole game. But... Okay. Expand on nature. To assign a crew member to the away team, click their name on the transporter crew roster and hold the mouse down. Cursor will change to an icon of that character. On ensign and lieutenant difficulty levels, all away team personnel assignments and equipment have been assigned for you. That is deeply disappointing.
Can you use? All right, but wait, Brian. Now comes the ultimate question: what happens when you use gun on man?
Well, hang on. I'm gonna let Worf do this. Use gun on.
Yeah,
Red Shirt.
conserve our phaser energy.
Really? That's your objection? We need to conserve energy?
You should conserve your phaser energy. You can choke him instead.
Yeah.
What about Crusher? What about
should conserve
yourself?
Well, you don't need to conserve your energy.
We should conserve.
You've got like 4. You probably won't need to use them at all.
We should conserve.
Well, the amount of times we see a single phaser fired in certain scenes in Star Trek, it's like they have plenty of power for any situation, unless there's a specific plot point of it draining power from the phaser.
Okay, so this is a transporter panel. Let me lock on.
Hand dryer.
Data link to sensors is damaged. Enter coordinates for transport. Yellow, blue, yellow. Energize, no target. Okay, I can't do anything with this.
Look at that reflection they did where they just cut out the background.
It didn't work.
And they couldn't really warp it or anything. They just added a layer on top of it and reduced the opacity.
I don't see anything.
I can talk to the exit.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
I had to duck out. For a minute, but I'm.
The exit refuses to communicate with
Phaser
us.
on low. Oh, phaser settings. Put it on high. Thank you, Worf.
Have you tried shooting a crew member yet?
Yeah, they wanted to conserve phaser energy, so they weren't willing to do it.
It's not worth our time.
They didn't object to like shooting crew members. It was just an issue of phaser energy conservation.
Your life is worth less than my AA battery.
Walk to big. Okay, let me start looking at stuff. I'm gonna keep on Geordi because I think he's most qualified here. Look at the catwalk.
I think the phaser toys.
Okay, Geordi, maybe you're not qualified.
The phaser toys did take AA's, didn't they?
Yeah, phasers definitely
I'd
ran
sure
on
like to get a look at
AA's.
that power core. Just one of these conduits could handle the entire energy output of the Enterprise.
Okay, what about the trap? Oh, there's a trapped woman. I can't even tell. It looks like a stick.
Could produce up to half the energy required to power the engine.
It must be over 1,000 kilograms.
So you know how the Romulans use artificial
like that
quantum
was their
singularity to
primary
power their ships?
communications
Oh yeah,
Power their warp drive.
In your inventory, from left to right, you have a phaser, a normal tricorder, a something, and a medical tricorder.
Yeah, that third thing is a
that's
medical
a med
kit.
kit.
Duranium alloy in a memory gel suspension.
So imagine if they scaled that technology for.
Wait, is that the technology they use in stem bolts? A liquid titanium duranium alloy and a memory gel suspension? It's self-sealing.
What the heck is the memory gel related to bioneural gel?
Maybe.
You mean the station heals itself?
The station heals itself. Oh, so it's a Borg station. It regenerates.
That's one way to put it. The attack caused major structural damage.
Must be a Borg station.
If this were any other station in the Federation, we'd be standing in a vacuum.
Okay, well, keep walking to the other side, please.
So imagine if
Wow,
the
look at the
Romulans.
speed. Jordy's in such a hurry to save that trapped woman.
Hurry, Geordi.
He wants to know if she's single.
Okay.
Hey, trapped woman, would you like to go on a date? It's totally not conditional on us rescuing you, but it is.
Hang on. Let me use the medical tricorder with Beverly on woman.
She's got multiple fractures in both legs. The bones in the lower part of her left leg are shattered. She's in shock and there's some internal bleeding. All things considered, she's very lucky.
She doesn't sound
I
lucky.
can take care of the worst of her injuries here. It's
Okay,
not
well,
working.
no, I don't want to use the tricorder on the medkit. I want to select the medkit.
It's not working.
Oh, don't use the medkit on the data transfer line. Use it on the woman.
Move out of the way.
Anything for her until we get that cable out of the way.
Alright,
Why
anyone
not?
have like hedge clippers?
So you gotta move the cable first.
Well, do I though? Do I?
Oh, I thought you were going to like try and
See, the
vaporize
safe
the cable.
first.
I'm gonna phaser it out.
We're going to murder some folk.
Read my mind. Hang on. I can't type that much, so I'm just gonna say
some food. Some food.
If you replace about with gonna, you'll save one
There's gonna be
character.
some folks.
Okay, Worf, use gun on
We
woman.
should conserve our phaser energy.
Why do we want to conserve our phaser energy?
He's like, we'll need it. We'll either save our energy.
She is
for
dead.
The,
What?
great success. Continue
I did
on.
it. Now, Worf, that's not exactly what I was planning. I wanted you to cut over here to like cut the cable so we can lift it. But I guess you could just blast it right over her.
You made it so that she
I
died
think-
anyway.
We got places to be.
I think you might have the phaser and disintegrate.
I do. I do.
That
Hang
could
on.
be why
Okay.
it happened.
For the record, I
Wait,
want to
wait,
see if this
wait,
matters. I want to drop the
before you
phaser
load-
power.
Before you load, use
phaser.
the medical tricorder on the dead person and see what Dr. Crusher has to say.
Hang on. I'm using the tricorder, or the phaser rather, on low setting. Now use it. Let's see what happens.
I can't cut any closer without endangering her.
Okay, so the phaser power does actually matter.
I don't think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the best thing to do.
What if we conserve
think
our
that-
phaser energy and like put it on medium and then try shooting anyone? Will that please Worf?
Let's see, minimum
Put it
setting.
on the lowest setting and
Use
shoot
gun.
Jordy.
On Jordy.
I don't think that's the best thing to do.
No, I don't think that's
Yes, it
necessary.
is.
Put him in horny jail.
Now the question is, do we want to reload to where we killed the woman? For cannons?
No.
No.
Okay. Can I have Riker use the medical tricorder, or will it always use Crusher?
She's got 2 badly broken legs. We better get her a doctor.
Oh, hey, I have good news, Riker.
Is there a doctor in the house?
She's got multiple fractures. It's
Use-
not working.
Use medkit. Now, is she free?
There's no need for that.
Oh,
You clicked
Can't
on
do
Riker.
anything for her until we get that.
Alright.
All right. Well,
Get Worf
let's
to-
stereotype and
So-
use Worf.
It is too heavy.
Why is it too heavy? I just cut it
use
though.
the yellow
It is
section.
too
Too heavy.
Can we get data
So-
down here?
Do a
Where did you-
surgery on the cable.
Where did you start off in this level?
We started in the transporter room. Now if I could choose my away team, I would bring data down here, but I can't. Can I change the
Yeah.
difficulty right now?
Wait
Maybe
a
if
second.
I beam up to the bridge.
So on the lower difficulty, it doesn't let you change the crew.
No.
Hmm.
Hang on, let me
Well.
beam up back to the ship, and then maybe I can change the difficulty there. Why can't I?
You can't beam up from
I
here.
think that. Yeah, I don't know if you can until you solve
gonna-
the problem.
I'm just gonna walk
Alright.
back to the passage, and then see if
Yeah,
I can
we're in a
beam up
big
from that
rush
room.
to get to that.
Did you
passage.
use-
Look at him go.
Did you use a tricorder on the cable after you shot it?
No. Or before I shot it, actually. So I didn't... Oh no, I found out that it was a communications line. Well, first, see, this is why we saved over there, so that I don't have to
I
walk
think you
all the way
can.
back.
If you're running DOSBox, you can hit tilde so that
No, that's not doing anything. I just want to... Okay, I can change the difficulty. That's fine. Great. We're bringing data.
Beam
Okay.
down coordinates selected.
Now,
Can
how
we
do
bring the least? Bring Butler. Butler.
Who the heck is Butler?
We gotta
Who are
bring
these people?
Butler. Who the heck is Butler?
they're the no-name people that are added
Lieutenant
for the
Commander
sake
Data.
of
Please
variety.
report to
Data,
the
and then,
transporter
like,
room.
Everyone else can be no names. Data, Worf, and no names.
I think you need Crusher and LaForge.
We definitely need
red
Crusher. And I definitely want LaForge. Riker, I don't care. I don't need Riker.
Dr. Crusher.
There's
please
nothing to
report
have
the
sex with on this
transporter
station,
room.
so Riker is unnecessary.
Lieutenant Worf, please report to the
So,
transporter
based
room.
on the fact that the game gave us that crew, that's probably the correct crew, but I don't want that crew. I
Butler.
want my crew.
Butler, please.
You want LaForge?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I accidentally brought in Worf. I don't want Worf. Get out of here. How do I turn off Worf?
You
What?
Click
shoot.
on Worf himself.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Steamed.
You tell
Yeah,
him.
it's fine.
Lieutenant Commander LaForge.
You
Please
tell him he has
report to the transporter room.
dishonored. He has dishonored
I'm sorry.
his
Sorry,
ship
we're
and his
breaking
crew.
Okay. Now, the question is, do we want a red shirt so that we can sacrifice
Yes.
them? Or,
Yes.
wait, do we want Troy so she can tell us that she can sense things or not sense things?
Or
I think the red
do you
shirt would be
want
more useful.
do you want to take Picard because he never gets to leave the ship with Riker around?
That's true. I don't think we need him, though. I just want a red shirt or Troy.
Take Picard.
Take
Hang
the
on.
butler.
Hang on, I have a plan. This is a live stream, so we can be interactive. Hang on, Troy or...
We have people vote.
We can have people vote. Troy or
There's
red
only
shirt.
one correct
Create
answer.
poll. Copy. Paste into YouTube chat. Okay, there's a poll for you guys. If you so we can decide, do we want Troy or do we want a red shirt?
Should I put the solution in Trek
No.
spoilers?
Don't post it anywhere.
What's spoilers? Okay. This is one I remember though.
Don't post it
7
anywhere.
votes, 100%.
Okay,
9
this
votes
seems
to
pretty
3.
clear. We don't have all the votes in, but it seems pretty clear what people want right now already. Okay, we're going with a red shirt. Great. It doesn't matter which, so I'm just gonna pick, I don't know, Carl. I like his name.
Ensign Karlstrom, please report to the transporter room.
And we have all the equipment
Ooh.
that we can get.
He's a blue shirt. He's not a red shirt.
Oh. Hang on, is
He's red
Butler
shirt in
red?
spirit.
Yeah. But who's Butler? What does she do?
Now wait a minute. That
Butler,
doesn't mean we shouldn't
please
take him.
report to the transporter
Well, I just want to see what color shirt she's wearing. Okay, so she's... Well, I don't know if she's operations or security or what. That's fine, we'll take her. Now, how do I beam down? Do I wait
Beam
and then
down
click?
coordinates selected.
Click? Then...
You slide the things, just like in the show.
Oh god, I do.
Ta-da!
You need to click on that. I didn't think you needed. I didn't think you needed to. You can just click and it will take care of itself.
Oh, now it's playing like Zelda dungeon music.
Oh, now it's done. Okay, let me hold tilde. Nothing's changing. Let me do Control F12 to speed up the CPU cycles.
Oh, I remember. There's a certain hotkey combination that you can type within the game, not
shift
within
tilde.
DOSBox. Yeah.
Oh,
Not
look
just
at
tilde, shift tilde.
moving around at the speed of sound.
They're getting all
I think
beautiful.
I think Data is moving so fast he's causing super cavitation around him. He just ignites the atmosphere inside.
Okay, now Data, are you strong enough? Wait, help trapped woman or move piece of cable. But surely moving the piece of cable is also helping the trapped woman. Let's move the
Data
cable.
tries to like
without
pull her
risk of
out.
further
She just like
injury.
snaps in half.
I cannot treat her. The cable
He just
will have
pulled
to
out
be
torso.
moved.
Wait. Wait.
What?
I cannot
I cannot
treat
move her. The
Pulls
cable
her
will have to
out,
be moved.
so-
Okay, move cable.
cannot
I
be
can't
moved
move the cable
without
without
risk of
hurting her. Okay, so move her.
I cannot treat her.
I can't move her. I have to move the cable.
The
Move the
cable
cable.
cannot
I
be
can't
moved.
move the cable.
Zap the cable
cannot-
first and then try to move it.
I already zapped it though.
It's already cut.
That is unnecessary.
I don't think that's necessary.
That is unnecessary.
Use gun. Okay.
Not everything can be solved with a phaser.
She's unconscious.
Well, I don't. Okay, now I don't know what to do because I thought Data was the solution or a solution.
Well, if he wasn't in the generated crew, then
He's not necessary.
prepared for the solution, right? So there's another solution. There must be.
I mean, I'm sure there is, but I don't want to
she
bring
just
Worf
died.
down here. Screw that. I don't want Worf.
Worf's weaker than Data.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what's
That's why Data's
interesting
here.
is
Hang on, let me.
they don't have
scan.
belts in this.
Readings indicate a Simconian female.
Use
Readings indicate that this
transfer
This
line.
cable's built for handling information, not energy. I'm surprised it didn't just vaporize when it was hit.
no
No unusual
No
readings when
unusual
we scan
readings.
data.
Readings indicate that this data. Readings indicate that this data.
High energy phase plasma beam.
I think we just got a hint.
I think
Jordy said he's surprised it didn't just vaporize when it got
That
hit.
is
Well, we already
That is
shot it. And
we
it didn't.
vaporized it and it killed the woman.
Yeah.
So, and you can't vaporize it now that it's been cut. I think you're past that option.
Interesting. So if we got the coordinates for this area, maybe we could beam her out. Hang on. Now that we can travel
Alright.
super fast, let me go back to the transporter and see if it has an option.
I like what you're thinking here.
Use
Let's
lock
disable
on.
the shields first.
Ah.
Oh, there.
Wait a second.
Data table or injured woman.
I want to
beam the cable off of her.
Here's what I want to do. I want Crusher to be next to her when I beam out the cable in case that like messes with her internal injuries. But I can't do that.
Well, she's. I don't think the game is that in depth.
I'm just gonna beam the cable.
Why did we even need to rescue this woman? We clearly could have just stepped over the cable.
Just because she's here.
Because you're Starfleet, and that's what you do.
No, we don't.
And you also steal ancient artifacts.
Okay, Crusher, use tricorder on woman. Or not tricorder,
That
medkit.
takes care of the worst of her injuries. She's coming around now.
Got it.
I wonder if it actually mattered which I beamed out.
Great. Maybe she can get herself out.
I want to talk to her with Data.
Are you able to speak?
I'll manage. You're from
Are you able to
Starfleet,
speak?
aren't you?
Yes, Mr. Tita.
We received your distress signal
Thank
and
you.
come to assist
Yes,
you.
Data is from
Thank goodness you're here. I'm
So
Anna
you all know
Bennett,
that by
Chief
now.
Medical Officer.
Now, for the
Listen,
record,
we've
I'm going to
got
be
a lot
bringing
of
Data
wounded
on
here.
every
How
single
many
away
can you
mission.
evacuate?
The entire rest of the crew, I don't care. We can just choose whoever. But Data's coming
Data can
everywhere.
run the whole ship by
This is
himself.
literally every job on the
kind of agree.
Enterprise.
Data runs.
The entire crew complement can be evacuated by
runs the ship.
transporter. However, the station's heavy shielding interferes with our sensors. To begin transport, we must
Data
therefore
is
lower
data
the ship.
We can't do that until we...
Okay.
Data roaming.
Actually, hang on. The audio popping seems to have stopped. That's nice.
Ta-da!
It's still
Is
not
it because
looping
you sped up,
seamlessly. It's
sped up
clearly
the CPU.
It's clearly playing like one audio and then pausing for a split second, then playing it again. But that's fine as long as it's not popping.
Yeah. Now that was pretty typical of this era as well. You could only play one digital sound at a time.
Yeah. Okay, where are the others? We must go now if we are to prevent the core breach. No, I don't think we're on a real timer, so that seems pointless. Are you in any discomfort? Who cares? Just... Oh, I heard myself somewhere. Okay, seems good now. Yeah, what happened to the station?
We were attacked, but I don't know who or what it was. I was headed for sickbay when something struck the hull and tore this cable loose.
So you were unable to identify your attacker.
We never knew what hit us. There was an initial attack which lasted maybe 10 minutes.
That's a pretty long attack.
Later there was a hull breach and the power systems went
for
crazy.
combat, that's a long
I don't
time.
remember anything after that. I passed out.
Hang on, there was combat for 10 minutes and later there was a whole breach and power systems went crazy. Not during the battle, after the battle. So I'm guessing whoever is in the power core who stopped it being jettisoned is a saboteur.
Or
They're
they
there to get the core for themselves or something.
They couldn't beam on through the shields, could they?
Maybe. Except they were... I mean, I assume if they were in combat, the shields had gone down at some point. Power systems began... Where were you referring to the current problem with the power core? She doesn't know. She's been unconscious this whole time. Are you in any discomfort? Where's everybody else? I'm sure. What's up with the power core?
It's this insane experiment Dr.
Insane
Greaves
experiment.
and
That's
some
very
of the
Star
other
Trek.
researchers put in place. A revolutionary power source.
Solar panels.
It's unstable enough to begin with.
My god, not
After
solar
sustaining damage like this, who knows what it'll do?
We have detected some extreme power fluctuations. Are such readings normal?
How should I know?
Unlimited power.
What do you mean, how should
know
you
what
know?
they've
You're a
got down
researcher
there?
working on the
They
station.
plugged the biggest research station in the quadrant into a singularity.
Wait,
a
they
black
plugged into...
hole.
Oh, so they're replicating Romulan power systems? Because Romulans use black holes.
I do not understand how a
I think the
singularity-driven power
Romulans
source can
actually
be
use
unstable.
neutron
A singularity, while
singularities, right?
dangerous, behaves in a predictable manner.
Greaves came up with some scheme
I
to
wonder
increase
if
the energy
what would it be
output.
like if the Romulans had
Something about
miniaturized that
gravity
for all their
waves.
technologies,
I
so
don't
like their
know all the
phasers,
details, but
their
it
hand
involved
phasers had
destabilizing the
artificial
containment
singularities in
field.
them.
I think
Okay,
the
so,
phasers
hang on.
would just be really heavy then.
This is really important to me.
Oh.
Right here, the lady's saying something about gravity waves, but this was made in 95. We only detected gravity waves for the first time and confirmed them a couple years ago.
No, there's a difference between gravity waves and gravitational waves. Those are two distinct things.
And graviton waves.
Also, gravitational waves were predicted, but they were not confirmed.
Gravitational waves predicted in 1917 or so with Einstein's paper.
Maybe this game is actually from the 24th century.
Maybe.
That would not explain the bad computer animation.
The station has
well,
maybe
what we see in it.
As a normal crew.
Maybe in the 21st century they just don't care about graphics.
When Commander
Yeah,
Wild
all of
gave
our
the order to
graphics
evacuate
technology
after the
destroyed
first
in
attack.
World War III.
It's lost tech.
Are you?
I've been better.
Let's go now.
All right.
Okay, so at this point, I want to go back to the transporter and beam her out, then beam her to the sickbay. Really fast.
Go get him.
If it will let
You can't beam over to sickbay yet. Actually, maybe you can from that point.
Can't you do a site to site?
Power fluxes cause loss of pattern
Wait,
information.
yeah,
Integrity of target may be compromised.
Who cares?
And you just did it anyway. Didn't give me a chance to back out. It just happened.
What's this say? Scanner. She looks dead.
Yeah, let me use Dr. Crusher. Use Medquarter
She's
on dead
dead.
woman.
We shouldn't have used this transporter.
Why didn't you give me a chance to back out, game? I take no responsibility for this.
Yeah.
The computer gave
Well,
a
you
warning.
can-
Data was like, sounds fine to me. Click.
Skirt.
Yeah.
Whatever, she's dead now. I don't care.
I think you could have backed out.
We got
It
what
didn't
we
give
wanted.
me a button.
I think you
You
could.
know, the Admiral's going to give you a bad
escape
performance review.
I don't care.
I'm telling.
I didn't want her to die.
We could reload to save her, but I'm not going to do that. This is my stream.
Captain Picard, we've looked at your performance review. I see that you've accidentally caused the destruction of several planets, so we're gonna have to give you a C+ on this.
This turbolift.
Your casual
Keep up the good work.
disregard for human life is disturbing.
It is an act of barbarity. Let's go to the turbo lift. Ooh, administration. Who cares about administration? I want to go to engineering. What?
The design is unfamiliar to me. It may have been built by a race we have not yet encountered.
What is this? Strange machine. Okay.
That's
Oh. Oh. I was expecting just dialogue, but no, we have to actually read what this thing is.
Yeah.
Iron, silicon, and water. Crystalline water. What do you mean crystalline water? What does that mean?
Ice.
But
Data
ice
can
isn't...
sense things with his data sense.
Less than 1% of gold and stuff. And lead. Trace amounts of whatever. No energy. No energy. Interesting.
Now, isn't this tricorder cool? I mean, especially in the era this game's from. You've got the second page at the bottom.
I know. Analysis subject is naturally occurring interplanetary debris, but I scanned a machine.
So it's some type of disguise.
Stable mission objectives. Stabilize life support, prevent power core breach. Okay, so they also use tricorders as notepads.
What does the AV switch do? Oop. What's that?
Oh, that's
It's
the...
like the dialogue.
Yeah, this is all the dialogue we got.
It's the transcript of what's been going on.
The transcript of how
we
Ryan
murdered a
that poor woman.
Yes, ice can be. Yes,
My
water
tricorder
can be
readings do not match
crystallized
my
ice.
personal observations. Perhaps this device can deceive our tricorders.
It's sending false readings to our tricorders.
It's like a chameleon.
It disguises itself perfectly.
The hydrogen
If we weren't
bonds,
here to
the
see
bond
it,
angle
this
of the water
chameleon field
molecule and the
seems to take
hydrogen
a fraction
bonding
of a second to
between
adjust to new scanning
water
frequencies.
molecules make it
If I set the
form
tricorder to randomly
hexagonal
shift
crystals.
frequencies at high speed,
Transparent.
Randomly shift frequencies at high speed. Partial reading, okay. Services
Can you just
neutronium.
Have
Neutronium's
Jordy
what
look at it with his special eyes.
Yeah, could
Use
do.
your special
But
eyes. Look with
Neutronium
your
is what
special
the
eyes.
Planet Killer was made of, right?
Yeah.
Maximum
Jordy, what's
output
your
at
L5C?
9.6 warp equivalents for 10 minutes. Reserves increasing. Okay, so it's drawing power from the singularity.
Yeah.
Plasma suspension beam, active scanner waves, evidence of phaser capability. Good to know. Subject is warp-capable device.
It's an alien device that's come from another system to suck off our generators.
Have you tried to touch it?
Yep, it's a neutronium
I don't know if I
hull,
want to
alright,
touch it. It says
and
it
a
has
powerful
phaser
energy
capability.
source.
Do
I've
it.
never seen that much
Well,
power in
you
such
bought
a
a
small
red
package
shirt, right?
before.
I did. That's a good
If their
point. That's a
phaser-
very good
if
point.
their
Truman
phaser
Butler, go touch it.
capabilities are similar to ours.
It's
They
Put
won't
the
be able
tricorder
to
down.
them because they
I'm
gotta
trying
save
to.
the battery.
There you go.
It doesn't look like it'll work.
What do you mean?
Just
It
try
doesn't
to
look like it'll
try to
work.
walk around to the other side of it with her.
Excellent. Dr. Crusher.
No.
Data. Jordy. Go, Jordy. Excellent. We did it, boys. Now what? Now what do I do?
Congratulations.
The away team is no more.
You
Use
gotta
med
hail the
kit.
Enterprise and send more people down.
I can't. Hang on. Give me a second to catch my. Okay.
wait,
There you
no,
go.
they're-
So she
here they
she was
come.
stunned. She was just stunned.
But their health is
Well, you
real
look
low.
at their health. Yeah, if they get down to nothing, then they die. Obviously. Well, what you do that for?
Didn't move him out of the way.
Come on.
Jordy's
Finish
just
them.
standing there like,
Finish
you know,
it.
he had to do it to him.
This is Mortal Kombat. Finish them.
Is it done now? I just want to
Throw them
see.
down the pit.
Look, I want to see what happens when they die. I want to see. Also, I don't think I'd save, so we can save the woman.
I think they might have a funeral, and Picard's there on the torpedo room, and he says, "Of all the souls I've met in my travels, theirs was
God,
the most human."
She just healed again.
I'm Captain Picard, and this is my favorite red shirt on the Enterprise.
I don't think these people.
I think they have a single bar of health left. I think they have one more go.
Okay, yeah, we'll give it.
looks-
If they get up again, we'll give it one more try, and then if that doesn't work, I'm just going to assume they're immortal.
Or that this phaser just set to stun.
Yeah, maybe, but that's going to be disappointing. I want to be able to die.
Can we predict what our
Alright, let's try. Can we predict what?
Data didn't even get shot. He just fell.
Now,
over.
see, they're at one bar of health, and I think
Yeah.
that's just stuck there because I don't think it's
Yeah.
a lethal phaser.
Every time they get back up, they go back to like half.
No, well, you get a few bars, but it always knocks them down to just the one.
Alright, so I guess we can't lose here. That's unfortunate. So we're not saving the
maybe
woman,
you
so she
can.
gets to die.
Oh yeah, see, she's got.
Yeah, everyone's fine. Data, please shoot it.
Oh, well.
Here we go again.
Have you tried to?
Wait, I don't want to go anywhere.
No, wait,
Back
can
out.
we go to another room while Data's still sitting on the floor?
Maybe.
Just leave him there.
Yeah,
we
it does.
can.
It does just leave him there.
Beautiful. Wait, I have a plan. Okay, engineering. Let's accelerate this so Data will hurry up. No, he's not waking up any faster.
You might have to use a med kit on him, which is
No, wait,
defies
scan,
logic.
Scan him before we use the med kit.
Yeah, it won't let me back out of that menu, so I just have to select somewhere and go. Use
There's
medkit
no
on Data.
need for that.
Have Jordy
No.
use tricorder, maybe.
No, Data will be fine.
Oh, there he goes.
What? Oh, because he's in the detection range of the thing, so he can't move anymore.
He's stuck in the danger zone.
Oh no.
Highway to the danger zone.
Good,
Well,
good thing he
uh,
can't feel pain.
Now what do we do?
Does he not feel pain? He's aware of injury. I think.
Yeah. Well, good thing he doesn't have
Pain,
emotions.
yeah.
What?
You
Okay.
won't mind the
What?
pain.
What do I do now? Because I don't think I can walk to the core control room because this thing is protecting it. Wait.
Data may
okay.
not feel pain, but you can hurt him in other ways.
Data's okay as long as I don't select Data because it only counts when Data himself moves. So I just
My
need to
first
get to
thought of
another
hurting
screen.
Data in other ways is just like taking
Just
Spot
use
hostage.
the fast travel and go somewhere else. And
Yeah, he's
just
fine. He's fine.
Teleport out.
Okay, Jordy, let's look at some stuff.
I don't see anything special. A wave reduction converter. We might be able to use this. It's a
Did you, by any chance, use the tricorder on what the thing was shooting?
No. I just walked into it so it could shoot us. And now I'm going to steal some equipment. This is mine now.
Yeah, you can take all the stuff
probe.
on the shelf.
That could be useful when your pulse
again, Jordy
negators are used for
continues to
canceling
stand like he
fluctuations
just
in
had
pulsed
to do
energy
it to him.
systems. That's a phase inverter coupling. It's for reconnecting multi-phase energy channels. I don't think we'll need this plasma shunt. The main power source here is definitely not plasma.
But I want the plasma shunt.
Flux router is for really
You can
delicate
just take
work.
everything.
I do want to
You may
take
or may not
everything.
use it, but you can just take everything.
This is mine now.
It did.
You have infinite inventory.
Oh yeah, because I have these things. That's right. Then
Why are
then
they
why
in
is
the
it
middle?
separated into 3 and 3? Why not just make 6 and
Yeah.
then have a button?
Maybe it's not futuristic enough.
So yeah, my thought was that they should put the right and the left on either side of the thing instead of what they did, but they did what they did. I don't know.
All right, well, let's go ahead and
They
use the
might even-
tricorder on the power conduits. 8-phase transition welded layers of titanium and aluminum borosilicate and 15-centimeter titanium casing with graviton restrictive web. Non-standard phase regulators located every 20 meters. Energy. Plasma. But you just said there's no plasma, Jordy. What happened there? Plasma with unusual graviton contamination is how you say that word. Contamination. Energy level fluctuates at increasing levels. Medium power level 9.9994 warp equivalents. High capacity energy transfer. Contamination.
I don't know why
no
they're measuring. I don't know why they're measuring the power output in terms of warp equivalency.
Don't worry about it. I assume it takes more power to power different size starships. So I don't think
exactly.
That
Yeah.
Right.
Readings show massive fluctuations
Like a
in the
warp
power
field,
level.
the
Can't
power for a
imagine
warp
what
field
could
is
cause
probably
something
dependent on the
like this.
size of the warp field. So,
tremendous
do they mean one size large enough to encompass the station, or a pea pod? Like, what's the?
Who knows?
Severe power oscillations place great stress on the protective shielding.
Ooh, I like the echo
If the
effect.
shields fail,
A core breach. According to these readings, I'd say we have less.
Jordy
than an
doesn't get an echo though, just Data.
Yeah. Data's voice is the voice of God.
The room with the shelves. Did you look at all the councils? Or
No, I just went back to
interactable?
scan the thing, and now I'm coming back. I want Data to use the panel. Data's my main man. What am I supposed to do with this? What is this? What?
If you
It's a
stick
pu-
your, it's a puzzle. You gotta
It's a
figure
puzzle.
out which sockets to stick your fingers in.
Wait,
to
initiate
complete
temporary
the
shutdown.
I think it's sort of like a breadboard.
I'm trying to
It's like
do pixel hunting to
it's
see
a
what I
s-
can click on.
It's like one of
Initiate
those
temporary shutdown.
think-
manual
yeah.
synthesizers.
Okay, the only thing I can do is temporary shutdown, which I don't want to do right now.
Can you click on the dots or the bars?
Can you
Literally,
use
the
any
only
of
thing
your
I can
items
click on
on
is
it?
initiate temporary shutdown.
What about your inventory items?
I mean, I can click on those, but what would we do with it?
We'd use gun on panel.
I can use a flux router on temporary
I see
shutdown.
no way of using.
I can't even use an object on the rest of the thing. The only thing I can do is temporary shutdown.
Talk
So
to
let's-
exit.
I don't want to talk. Thank you very much.
Use gun on exit.
Let's see.
Is there another part of the room you can walk to?
Well, there's other places I can go through the turbo lift.
Wasn't there another side to that room or no?
I tried mousing over it, but I didn't see any options of interactables. I'm gonna go to the crew deck. Oh, this is just where we came from. Okay. So we need to go to the administration level then. And this is not where he came from.
Much of the equipment here is damaged. The holotable and several of the control panels are no longer functioning.
I think maybe you have to use some of the tools you get to fix the panel.
I would assume so.
It's just a
Much
guess.
of the equipment here is damaged.
Well, go use the control panel.
The panel has been damaged.
Okay. So the graviton stuff is going to be used for the big fancy machine. Pulse negator, no. Inverter coupling, I don't think so. I don't need
What was
a
the plasma shunt?
I don't think I
I
need
thought
a
that
plasma
the power
Plasma
here is
shunts
plasma
redirect the
based.
flow of charged plasma, allowing repair of damaged plasma conduits.
Okay.
The biphase flux router is used to bypass damaged circuits in a
Bypass damaged circuits in
This is a
two-phase.
phase inverter coupling.
Rejoining multi-phase energy channels. Use security panel? Oh, that's the same panel, never mind. Use window. What?
Intriguing.
No, I don't want to look at window, I want to look through window.
Data was like intriguing. I can open this window and depressurize the entire station.
I mean, maybe use gun on window.
That is unnecessary. That is unnecessary.
Okay. Maybe Butler can use
a lot of these controls are completely fused.
Completely fused.
Can you have Jordy use a tool on it?
Power surges have disabled most of the...
Jordy, please scan.
It's dead. Power surges have...
Okay, that doesn't help. Especially since Jordy has a tricorder on his face.
I can't make it work with that.
Hang on, let me rub all the objects on it.
I can't make it work with...
What about the table?
I can't make it work.
Table?
I can't...
Not that.
I can't...
Not that. Oh, I did... What? What did I just do?
You used the plasma shunt on the pool table.
Yeah, you fixed the table.
Look at this damage report. Only a few very specific sections were hit. No random damage at all. This wasn't an attack. This was surgery.
Surgery? Okay, Dr. Crusher.
There's the pizza cutter raised.
Go use
the damage is terrible.
That's not helpful. Use the hologram.
The hologram is clearly working.
Is that all I needed from this table? Is just... It wasn't random? Because we already knew that.
Look at this.
Did it fix the control panel? The control panel seems to be shiny now.
Power surges have damaged system. The panel has been damaged.
No, the panel's been damaged.
I see no way of... I see no way of using this.
On it?
Yeah, I used everything on it.
I see no way of using this.
Wait, is our plasma shunt consumed by the table?
No, I still haven't. I just tried it again, it didn't do anything. Walk to window.
Are you sure? I thought it was the wishbone shaped thing. I think it's gone now.
This is the plasma... No, it's right here. This is the plasma shunt.
Are you sure?
It says look at plasma shunt.
Plasma shunt. Yeah. What happened to the wishbone shaped thing? That's gone. Yeah, you're down one. Whatever you use on the table.
I don't know what I used. Well, whatever, it's fine. If it disappeared, we probably don't need it anymore.
Okay.
The panel has...
I'm not spoiling anything, but I believe that there are a couple puzzles here, and it will consume the items, but only one of them will get you what you want.
As long as the game doesn't soft lock me, I don't care how badly we do it.
Okay.
Yes, Captain Picard. Let's take a look at your report. It seems that your crew has shown a wanton disregard for both the safety of their own their fellow crewmates and for human life in general.
Was there somebody who might have an authorization code that we could get from them? I don't know, maybe like a chief medical officer.
We saw 13 planets lie in ruins, and their civilization has been reversed for thousands of years.
I'm trying to get to the turbo lift, but it's being finicky.
You broke every single rule we had in our rule book, but you solved the puzzle. C+. I'm looking forward to seeing similar operations completed with similar degree of success.
Grab her corpse, interrogate her corpse.
I want to rifle through her pockets.
We did the best we could.
We did the best we could.
She's dead.
There was a massive power fluctuation.
Clearly was not the best. We clearly could have done better, and we just chose not to.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Can I use the wave converter on her?
I can't make it work with that.
What about the plasma shunt?
I can't make it work. I can't make it work.
Let's see if I can repair the woman.
Jordy tries to repair states with the plasma shunt.
I can't make it work with...
But no matter how many flux converters you have, you're not getting that evening back.
Yeah, so I assume that she has the code, yes, but we're not going to get the code, because she's dead. So we're just going to have to find an alternate solution. Because I'm sure there is one.
Alternate solutions for alternate facts.
I can't go on this catwalk. The only place I can go is Engineering and Administration and Engineering Lab 4.
Alright.
Let me mouse over, see if there's anything here. No, just the equipment part. Nothing on the right matters.
I remember generally what you need to do here, but I don't remember how you do it. So If you want a general push, I can give you that, or I'll just stay quiet.
I'm okay for now. First off, I want Crewman Butler, or Lieutenant Butler, or whatever she is, to try to walk to the core control room and get shot again.
They should have given us Lieutenant J.
Why are you walking that way? Butler, why are you walking that way?
Well, they wanted to show you just how small they could draw the sprite.
Okay. Any thoughts from people who do not know the immediate solution?
Well, we could always turn back time to the good old days when she
No.
was still alive.
No.
What is the alien thing doing? It's siphoning power?
It's siphoning power from the power system.
Talk to the power conduits.
So
Sure.
did we try? Did we try that one button that does the temporary?
Oh yeah, the temporary shutdown. That's right. We could try that for sure, if I remember where it is. Well, I clicked it.
Well, then I gotta walk out the door.
That didn't seem to do much of anything.
I'd sure like to get a look at that. Amazing. It's using a plasma suspension beam to draw.
Oh, what do we have that redirects plasma?
I mean, we have a tool to redirect plasma, but it's gonna shoot us if we get close.
Well, we did bring a red shirt.
That's a
I
phase
think that's
inverter
the it's not the pulse negator.
The one on the far right.
I don't think we'll need this plasma shunt. The main power.
You know what? Sure. Red shirt, please use. Well, technically yellow, but whatever. Use plasma shunt on the machine. Use plasma shunt on the power conduits.
She did say I can't use that.
I can't use this.
But then why would you bring your red shirt if you can't have her kill herself?
I can't make it work with that.
No, Jordan can't do it
This
either.
kind of reminds me of the exocomp. It's a giant
make
exocomp.
I can't make it work with that.
Okay, so nobody can make it work with that. Interesting. Now, are we totally certain that the game will not soft lock us?
I'm pretty sure that you're not dead walking yet, or walking dead.
It's dead. Power surges.
Dead. Okay, now I'll take a hint.
Alright, so you have to get the probe to leave so you can move to the other side of that room.
Well, I pressed the temporary shutdown. It didn't do anything.
Somewhere. I think you need to create a power surge somewhere.
Let me go back to the control panel. Oh!
I think you might have... Yeah.
I have to start clicking on these things. Okay. These become clickable. Shut down all the groups. Wait, did I break something? It's loading. What have I done?
I think that might have been the sound of the
Wave is right.
Did I detonate the station? Oh, no, it's just leaving. Okay, goodbye. Now, you might be able to tell that's what it is because it's only 4 pixels across, but yeah, that's the thing. The big exocomp.
Look, rendering was time-consuming and expensive, so they only rendered it at about 200 by 120.
We have detected a
this came on a CD-ROM, but I think it was, I don't know if it was multiple CDs or just one.
Apparently this object is capable of sending false readings to our sensors.
Our sensors, not sensors.
That asteroid is a sophisticated device. It's using a chameleon field to send false readings to the sensors.
Interesting. The object has accelerated to
Not fascinating.
Well,
let's track it down.
An asteroid that can do warp, Captain Picard.
Station
yeah,
first.
We're staying on the station. I don't want to track it down.
I'd like to chase it down, but the station...
Acknowledged. Picard out.
Though, I mean, they could just leave us 4 here while they go to the station.
just order Picard to stay here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
right,
well,
so now
let's
you
walk
have,
to the
now you have
conduits.
a hole.
Yeah, I have the core control room.
Can you examine the hole?
I do want to examine
I'd say that alien machine cut through the conduit casing to get at the energy inside.
Yeah, we already figured that out, Jordy.
I'd sure like to get a look at that power core.
Use something to see.
Look at it right now.
I'd say that alien machine...
Yeah, okay.
I don't think we'll need this...
I feel like we shouldn't do something with that yet. I think we should go to the core control room first.
Yeah, probably.
I beg your pardon?
Dang it, I accidentally skipped that.
Timing, I said. You have fine timing.
We have fine timing.
Instant, I cannot afford to be distracted.
Are you gonna kill me too, like you killed my chief medical officer?
I would love to, yes.
Starfleet.
Are you going to kill me like you killed our Nobel Prize winning, EGOT winning woman who just unfortunately had a brick fall on her?
I don't think that's a good idea.
He's doing his best Mark Twain impression.
Are you gonna take me back to your starship?
A starship. What's up, Dr. Grimes?
I am Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise. Can we be of assistance?
Sure.
Taking you back to my starship may not be behavior
For now, the most help you can give me is to stay out of the way.
I like what this voice actor is doing. I'm Dr. Silas Greaves, Chief of Energy Research. What are you doing, Data? You scanning something? Hang on. Look at control panel. Wait, where? Over there.
These are the emergency core jettison controls.
Yes. Please jettison the core.
These are the emergency core jettison controls.
I know, you just said that, Data. Press the touch... Is that the only button? A touch bar?
Yeah, there's just...
It looks like a smiley face.
Yeah, it looks like a...
There is insufficient time to attempt to stabilize the power core.
Very well. But this decision will be on...
Oh. Wait.
Picard here. I'm about to jettison the power core.
I thought...
Prepare a tractor beam.
I thought we had to stabilize it, but no, we're just... Nope. We're just ignoring the problem.
I think you could have. But...
Oh yeah, I totally believe that we could have stabilized it. But
The station's shields must be down. Can you establish a transporter lock?
Yes, the station's shields were lowered when the core...
No, that's not what we're doing. We're just jettisoning the core. It's fine.
Here.
Acknowledged.
Oh, we got such a bad score. We did everything wrong. Well, I did everything wrong. People tried to stop me, and I ignored them.
It is Chancellor.
Well, I don't know how you did it, but thank you. The danger is
Wow,
past.
we did it. Wow, we're so good at
all
this
that
game.
remains is to pick up the pieces.
I regret that we were unable to save the station.
Please, no apologies. After all, some of the crew did make it out in the escape pods. We are simply glad to be alive.
Ryan.
If that power core had not been jettisoned, I would not be here to thank you.
Take good care of your people, Danub. We'll inform you as soon as we know who attacked the station.
Please do. There are accounts to settle. Danub, out.
Yeah, they will.
What are your orders, Captain?
So let's contact Starfleet and see how terrible we did.
Sure. I'd like to consider this issue. Yeah, I'd like to consider the situation a bit further. Chancellor Danum knows Starfleet.
Admiral William.
What's your assessment?
The Enterprise responded to a distress.
Yep.
Under the circumstances, Captain, I think you handled this affair rather poorly. Many lives were unnecessarily
No, only one
lost,
life was
and it's going to
unnecessarily
take years to repair the damage to the station. Shall I go on?
Yes.
Please do.
Please do. I'd like to hear more.
The Enterprise's presence in this region has set a lot of...
Oh. Okay, goodbye.
I'm just disappointed that they didn't get Admiral Nechayev.
So now we need to go to...
But see how you can go anywhere? Like,
no,
at
I
the
don't
bottom,
see that yet.
Click, see those different... So you're at the system level, and you can go up... Okay, there you go. It's like the sector level, and then you go up, and then it's like the quadrant level.
Selected destination is Equator.
I need to go to Horst 4.
So you can go, all these places. It's great.
How am I supposed to find Horst 4?
You can look it up in the computer.
Primary core access enabled.
Okay.
Systems online.
Outposts, star bases. That's not helpful at all. Horst 3.
Oh, there you go. It's taking you there. You just got engage.
Horus. Warp.
You can change your warp.
Is there any difference? Does it matter? Other than getting there
it
faster?
takes. Well, I think you might damage the ship at that speed, but go for it.
Warp engines unable to sustain current speed.
Oh, come on. It's set to warp 9.2.
to maximum warp.
Lame. Why did you give me the option then, game?
Engage.
Why would you let me choose warp 9.9 if you're just gonna say no? That's too high.
I think maybe it's because it's so far away. Have you spoke to our guests lately?
No. We can now, because we're not doing anything. What's up with, probably Lucana?
Thank you for agreeing to talk to Shayna.
Thank you, Captain. For
Nothing.
I like to imagine in the middle of the night when Riker can't sleep, he just lurches awkwardly around the corridors and looks for
chases Tracy.
Subordinates to harass. Yeah, chases Tracy.
Standard orbit.
Alright, we're now at Force 3, where Shaynok is supposed to be. Can we talk to... Oh.
Greetings, Shaynok. I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Captain, how may I assist you?
For some reason, I was expecting Shaynok to be a woman. What brings an archaeologist of your nature to such a archaeology, Picard? What are you, an idiot? He's an archaeologist. He's doing archaeology.
Well, here you go. Picard is like, you know, an amateur archaeologist, right? This is right up his alley.
I just want to get to the point. It's like, what's up with the fifth scroll?
Shaynok, we have several Garidian refugees aboard who are trying to find something called the Fifth Scroll. They said you might be able to help.
Possibly. I once did extensive research on the Lawgiver and the Followers. They fled into what is now Federation space 1,000 years ago, bearing the Fifth Scroll with them.
Bearing the Fifth Scroll with them.
It's not terrible. I mean...
So where did these followers go?
It's pretty bad.
I never found the Followers' colony, but your friends should not lose hope. In my search, I stumbled on one of the Followers' ancient ships.
Ooh, the correct use of the apostrophe there. It's after the S because it's multiple followers.
The logs indicated that they had found an M-class planet suitable for colonization.
I guess we can ask him what's up.
What brings an archaeologist of your stature to such a remote planet?
I fail to see what my height has to do with this, Captain.
I am excavating the ruins of a Chodak outpost. The Federation
the Chodak. Those are the weird floating head people, aren't they?
Yes.
Are those... Okay. Great.
Who are the Chodak?
They're weird floating head people, Counselor. We just established that.
An ancient race. At their peak, the Chodak occupied most of what is now the Romulan Empire.
The only reason I know who they are is because of the Stellaris mod, where you can play as them.
I'm pretty sure that they were
all
invented
known
for this
Chodak
game.
ruins were on the other side of the neutral zone.
This is the first Chodak site found in Federation space. It was my good fortune to discover it.
I think you might be able to beam down.
I'd be most eager to examine the site myself, but first I want to ask what he's found so far.
What have you found?
A great deal, actually. I have uncovered evidence of an extensive administrative system, as well as examples of Chodak computer technology quite similar to our own isolinear rods.
Not isolinear chips, isolinear rods?
Intriguing. Such devices would be among the oldest known examples of isolinear technology in the galaxy.
I hope to confirm that fact. I sent several rods to the Mertens orbital station for testing. They developed a gravitic
I don't think he's going to be getting
method,
the results back from that
extremely
orbital
accurate.
station.
However, I have not yet received their results.
Sorry, Shaynok. We don't have to tell him that.
I'd be most eager to examine the site
I'll be honest.
myself. I can beam down immediately.
I'll be honest, Bill. I can't say for certain if you can be soft locked or hard locked because I didn't fail any of the missions.
Captain,
oh, well, look at you. La-dee-da, aren't you so good at this?
I guess I just assumed
is far too delicate.
that all roads
My
led to Rome.
Sorry, did he just say we are not allowed to beam down? I missed it during the Rome speech. What did he say?
Thank you for your
goodbye. Yeah, I'm not going to tell him.
What are your orders, Captain?
I'm pretty sure that I went down onto this planet.
He just said no. I think.
But I remember going to this planet.
I should like to consider the situation.
Yeah, let's talk to him and tell him the station is gone. Maybe he'll... No, we can't even talk to him. He's gone. He's done. He doesn't exist anymore.
Well, try to beam down anyway.
Transporter?
There are no valid beam down coordinates at there are no valid beam down coordinates at this beam down coordinates at this location.
Okay, so
DJ Ryan.
We failed so badly that we don't even get this quest. Good.
DJ Ryan featuring Michelle Barrett.
What's our...
Admiral...
Hang on, what are our orders?
Of course. Starfleet Command is still considering the...
Nothing.
I'm not sure where
Captain,
to go from here.
Message from Starfleet. It is Admiral Redrick.
Ignore that, Mr. Worf. We don't want Starfleet.
On screen.
On screen. Greetings, Admiral. What can we do for you?
Oh, for a second I thought that was Admiral... A different Admiral that we know. But no, it's just... Some guy they made up.
Jean-Luc, good to see you again. I have
this
a
guy
little
does a
favor to
voiceover
ask.
for MechWarrior 3.
Would you be interested in finding a little lost lamb for me?
Can't help it.
A lamb. It's a metaphor, Jean-Luc.
A lamb?
Yeah, a figure of speech.
Delicious.
I have a friend stationed
I don't
on
think I've ever
Marassia,
eaten a lamb.
an exobiologist. I haven't heard from her in quite a while. I'm getting a little worried.
But it's not half bad.
I'd like you to check into it if you can.
Okay, well, we're going to Marassia, which apparently is a zoological habitat, but who
exactly?
who are we
Her name
for?
is Dr. V. Hunforsch. She was on Marassia cataloging local species for the Federation Zoological Database.
Have the local authorities investigated the matter?
Constable Lixie, who runs the preserve, thinks V went on a field trip and that there's nothing to worry about. To humor me, she said I should send a team to investigate.
Admiral, do you have any reason to suspect foul play?
The truth? V is headstrong, but she might be chasing butterflies. But I think there's more to it than that.
Okay.
And Jean-Luc. Marassia is applying for Federation membership.
Oh, so we're going to spy on them. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we'll go over.
Very well.
I'll transmit it immediately. Oh, and Jean-Luc, the Marassians have a strict matriarchal society. Males are usually treated as servants at best. Don't take it personally.
Understood.
Okay.
Good luck.
Lay in a course
so we
for
take
Marassia.
3 women
5.
and Data.
Yes, sir. Engage.
And another cutscene. I don't think this is a meaningful cutscene. This is just a warp out of that. Still, it's nice enough. Yeah, we're going to Marassia at warp... At what course? Warp 5? No.
You gotta absorb the speed limit. Right.
I don't... Has that happened
Otherwise
yet?
you'll tear,
what season are we
space
in?
apart. Yeah, this is after this series wrapped.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, we're exceeding warp speed limitations
when did
for
this
the
game
duration
come
of
out?
this assignment.
So the series ended in '93, right?
Say again?
The series ended in
Entering
'93.
non-aligned space.
Maybe.
Helm.
This game released in May 31st, 1995, so it was 2 years after the series was over.
Captain
in fact,
Log supplemental.
Generations might have been.
The Enterprise has
Captain's log?
arrived at Marassia to investigate the disappearance of Dr. V. Hunforsch, an exobiologist stationed here for the past 2 years. The 3 species native to this world have enjoyed a millennium of peaceful cooperation, and this visit will give us the opportunity to review Marassia's petition for membership in the Federation.
I mean, this blew my mind in
It's
1995.
time we introduced ourselves. Mr. Worf, hail Constable Lixie.
Okay, so I think this is the actual proper story mission that's next. Not just some random quest.
Aye, Captain.
Side quest.
I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the
Who is
Federation
that?
Starship Enterprise.
Is that the
We have come
constable?
to investigate the disappearance of Dr. Hunforsch.
Welcome to Marassia.
That's not the voice
As
I
I told
expected to come out
Admiral
of her.
Redrick, I really don't think Dr. Hunforsch is in any danger. She's probably on an extended field trip.
Good.
Okay,
We'll
this
need
is
your
the,
beam down coordinates.
The orangutan planet. Gotcha.
I shall transmit them. And Captain,
Well, you can.
in order to protect the
No.
animals in the preserve, we permit no weapons of any kind on the surface.
No, I can't bring the gun.
Well,
Out-of-way teams carry phasers for self-defense only. They can be locked on a low stun setting. I assure you none of your animals will be harmed.
I'm sorry, Captain. I won't allow it. We cannot predict how even your lowest setting will affect our animals.
Then what's the point? Why are we here? Yeah, I should I insist that I bring
I'm pretty sure that if you insist, it's an instant fail.
I haven't saved in a while.
I mean, you can always go back to before you murdered that girl and...
No, she's dead.
and get the good ending.
No, we killed the researcher. We killed the Garidian, excuse me. No,
what's this we business?
We were in this together. You're an accomplice.
Hold on a second. We're merely witnesses.
For a male, you are unusually
Witnesses who
Is there any better way to begin a relationship?
Forgive me, Captain. I am not
accustomed
accustomed
to I'd already
seeing
forgotten
a male
about the
in
matriarchal
command.
society bit.
I will await your investigators.
Alright,
Okay,
so
now-
there is somebody who is finally kind of useful.
Troy.
Counselor, do you have any...
I'm sorry, Cap.
Look at Data's face. Look at his face.
What's wrong with it?
It's fine.
It's
Mr. Wall, Captain.
It's fine. It's like 80 pixels.
Mr.
What do you want them to do?
Let's go to the transporter room. And who do we want to bring? I want to bring
Counselor Troy, please report to the transporter room.
Dr. Crusher. Wait, how many women do we have? Yeah, Crusher, Butler, and Data.
Ensign Butler, please report to the transporter room.
Unless anyone objects.
Ensign Butler. I think that's an okay choice.
Dr. Crusher, please report to the
I don't know if
transporter room.
the no-name people are actually required for any mission. I think they just kind of added them for flavor, like just to mix it up, to make it seem like there's more people than just the cast
We could alternatively
on board.
also bring all men.
Or you could bring Riker, and he could always try and like seduce everybody.
No, we're not gonna bring Riker to seduce everyone on the planet. That's not. I don't want to see Riker seduce an orangutan.
He did. He remember that planet in what was it, season 1 or season 2, the matriarchal planet where he ended
I remember.
up like
Angel
seducing
1.
the leader
It's the worst
of the planet.
episode ever.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Worse than Code of Honor.
Yes.
Okay.
Code of Honor, you can at least laugh at. Angel 1 is just deeply uncomfortable. Who am I bringing? Oh yeah, Data.
Lieutenant Commander Data, please report to the transporter room.
Good thing she said Data and not something else, otherwise this would have been a long stream.
Data. I only wanted to bring it up halfway, but it just put it all the way up.
You just want to beam half of them down. Just torsos.
Visitors for Constable Lixie. Constable Lixie is present.
So that's a sentient emu?
Mm-hmm. Terrifying.
Okay, apparently we're having Data do
Commander
this and
Data,
not, one of the
Starship
women.
Welcome. So you are the artificial human. Interesting. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there really is no need for alarm.
Like, that would disappoint us.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Search what is Data.
Wait, the preserve clearly embodies your philosophy of life forms with it.
Stroke her ego a little bit.
Yeah. It is an impressive achievement.
The preserve clearly embodies your philosophy.
Very observant, Commander. Your perceptiveness does you credit.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
Oh wait, no,
She
that's
seems
just
like
leave.
she might appreciate a little petting.
Okay, pet.
I do not believe that will work.
No, it didn't work.
Scratch under her chin. No, oh shit. Okay. There's not a button for Troy's mind powers. Use mind powers.
Maybe if I just like talk to Troy.
I'd like to see what Dr. Hyun Forsh was doing in her lab before she disappeared.
Okay, fine.
I'd like to learn more about the doctor's research.
There's a lot of stuff in this room you can examine if you...
outright tell you,
How
hey,
about
this
going
is
to the
what we need
doctor's
to do.
lab?
How come he walks up to crewman Butler, but not to the other people to talk? Like talk to
I'd
Troy.
like to see.
further away.
I'd
It's
like to
whatever.
learn.
I don't think that's the issue.
He doesn't want to shout.
So now I'm way over here.
I'd like
Talk to
see
Troy.
what. I'd like
Talk
to
to
learn.
Crusher. Talk to
How
Butler.
about going? How about?
Okay, see?
Visitors for Constable Lixie.
Okay, well let's go talk to Constable.
Did you
Dixie.
try using Troy and Constable Lixie?
Not yet. But I want to see who the last people were to see the doctor.
Apparently, Consultant Idia was the last to see her.
Idia.
They had dinner or something.
Not Lydia.
It's all in
Idia.
my report. You should be able to access it through your tricorder.
Yeah, the game's fully voice acted, including all of the red shirts. And you can use all of the red shirts to do the whole game. You can play the whole game as a red shirt.
Well, you could.
If the doctor had been injured somewhere in the preserve, would you be able to locate her?
Of course. But our surveillance.
Of course, we're not doing that. We're playing as Brent
signs
Spiner.
of distress in any of our inhabitants.
Or I'm playing as Brent Spiner.
And we've had no sign of trouble from the doctor.
Do you most identify as Data?
You do not like Dr. Huhnforsch.
Data's the best one. Everybody loves Data.
She hasn't made many friends here. She disagrees openly with our philosophy, our methods, and has even accused us of smuggling banned species.
Smuggling banned species. How dare she? Yeah, we're going to
like to investigate the preserved grounds where the doctor last worked.
We'd prefer to limit the number of outsiders in the preserve while it is under construction. Investigating the doctor's laboratory should be sufficient.
A thorough investigation of the doctor's disappearance will require me to enter the preserve. Furthermore, the Federation Council has requested a review of Marassia. Unhindered access will allow me to prepare a far more detailed report.
The Federation's requests are not law here. Not yet.
The area surrounding the outpost. Okay, so we only get a few screens to work with. That's good. That's helpful.
My outpost. Be sure to stay within the visitors' areas. You must understand, my responsibility to the animals comes first.
So, the Constable Lixie definitely killed the doctor, right? Or kidnapped her? That's what happened?
Quite possibly.
I can't tell you any. If I answer that one way or the other, it's going to spoil the mission.
The doctor?
But I can tell you that there's a game mechanic upcoming that you're going to find very frustrating.
I've already found several game mechanics frustrating, though.
The constable's making of the doctor's accusations
yet to be the most.
Like she wanted to forestall any questions.
Wanted to forestall any questions. Okay, now I'm thinking that the constable had nothing to do with it. Because now the game's laying it out for me. And the game wouldn't lay it out for me if this was actually true. You couldn't just leave it alone, could you, game?
They're just suspicious of her because she looks like a monkey.
It looks like Data's holding a gun and pointing it at the constable. We don't have a gun, unfortunately. Alright, Troy, talk to the constable.
Has anyone heard from Dr. Huhnforsch?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, very helpful. Why is it loading?
Wait, it's loading. Yep.
It loaded nothing.
What's that basket in the background?
This? Are we sure that's a basket? I mean, it says basket, but I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah, it's a basket of apples or something.
I was thinking...
The food's probably for the bird creature.
For the bird creature. Dr. Crusher, scan it.
I use the medical tricorder.
Oh, don't scan the medical tricorder. Use medical tricorder.
It's not working.
Wait, what do you mean it's not working?
Use regular tricorder. Maybe use data, regular tricorder on it.
Data. With a long A.
Data.
This basket holds fruit, roots, and larvae.
I'm gonna have to start calling you
Veranda bird. Marassians typically use the bones of the dead to make useful objects.
Okay, that wasn't helpful. There's a computer here.
Wait. What are those beads up there on the branch used for?
Use braiding. Look at braiding.
The braiding is woven from stone and hair, traditionally taken from the Euclean tribal matriarch after her death.
Why do you know this? Why do you know this?
A string of beads. Huh? Okay.
Don't make it weird. All right, we have a computer and we have a computer port.
I do not believe that will work. I do not believe that will work.
Maybe he has something that he can.
Shut up.
Put.
Shut up, Pulaski.
I acknowledge your curiosity.
He's fully functional and versed in several techniques.
This is YouTube. What are the words top right? Oh, there are branch carvings.
I do not believe that will
don't
work.
touch them. Look at them.
Use his eyes on it.
Signatures of all past inhabitants of these quarters.
Oh. So it's just like Bob was here, Phyllis was here.
I'm pretty sure you can take a fruit out of the basket.
But it said...
I do not believe that would
I don't believe that would work, no.
I don't know.
I do not...
Is there another pixel that says use fruit or something? Wait.
No, there's
Can we look out the window?
I can look at the window, I can't look through the window.
Intriguing.
It's intriguing.
Intriguing. That's good to know.
Yeah, I can't take a fruit. At least not right now.
Just go to the lab.
Oh boy, here's my favorite part. Here it comes. Oh wait, there's the fruit.
That's
It's quite the walk. Oh, he's doing the speed walk.
Wait, where did we?
Do you even know where you went?
Where are we now? Where are we? Hang on. Where did we?
Went too far.
Well, wait. Where did we?
You came from. I think you came from the one at the top.
But that's
Click
the
on
laboratory.
That. Oh, that's the laboratory. Okay, so you came from the far. No, I guess I don't know. Oh,
what?
Oh, go back
where
to
are we now?
Go back to where you were.
Wait.
Go back to. You came from the thing above. Click on the left. Now it's on the left, but the window's the top. No, not there. But okay. All right. See on the far left at the top, the windows.
Oh,
yeah,
that counts as its own separate thing.
Yes. Yep. There you go.
What?
All right. So this is all the different things.
Okay.
But there's a fruit.
Get the fruit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the fruit. Now, do we want to speed it up, or do we just want to hang out? Because this might take a while.
Yeah, we just hang out and chat. I mean,
let's go
he's
see
moving pretty
if
good
anyone has made any dumb comments on my most recent video. Let's see. Oh no, he made it. Sorry, it's too late.
Let's make a dumb comment on one of your videos. Let's see.
Let's see. We all just got Rick Berman rolls with the Voyager Faith of the Heart. No, that's okay. That's fine.
Rick Berman. Oh my gosh.
Rick Berman.
All right, so use tricorder on fruit.
Which tricorder? I have two. Why does it look like a heart?
Well, probably the regular one is
I
fine.
see no way of using this with that. I do not believe that will work.
Can you give fruit to
It's not working.
that monkey thing?
I don't want to give away anything right now. Wait, did something just die on screen while I was looking at the comments? What? Did it flying? What? Flying jellyfish? What? Well, for now, I want to talk to the monkey. Well, look at the monkey.
It appears to be hungry.
Okay, that's quite a hint. Thank you, Data.
That is unnecessary.
Just imagine Data talking to the monkey like he talks to Spot. You are
It's not working.
a handsome monkey, a pretty monkey.
I don't
Good
really
monkey.
want to give it the fruit. I
Give it
want
the fruit.
the fruit.
Give it the fruit. Also save.
But oh yeah, I haven't saved in forever. What should I call it? It's my fruit. You can't have it.
It's my fruit.
Okay, we're saved. Good.
I do not believe that.
Use screen. Use
I
power
do not
port.
believe that will.
Use
I do not
skull.
believe that will work.
Can you look at it?
Look at skull.
Intriguing. This terminal is offline. The power grid in this area may be damaged. This port can accommodate an external power source to run the kiosk.
Okay.
Neat.
Now, if I had a phaser, I could use that as a power source.
Maybe.
Hang on, let me go back and do a little pixel hunting here. Walk to caverns. What? How am I supposed to get over there? I can't.
You
it's
can't.
just showing me that they exist. Walk to antenna. Wait, there's an antenna? Walk to crater.
This is part of the surveillance system monitoring distress calls in the preserve. The antennae trigger informational displays of various species.
Fascinating.
We do not know enough about the biotopes to accurately direct the field units. However, the biotope computer may contain the necessary...
Yeah.
We do not know enough about the biotopes to...
The field units. We haven't actually met any field units yet.
I have a message. Who is this person?
We do not know enough about the...
Okay. Someone wants to use Troy on Gargoyle?
That won't work.
It won't work.
That's not working.
Look at it. Well, I guess we're done here.
Whoa, I just got 13 messages all at once from somebody.
I guess... Okay, I'm gonna use the fruit on the monkey. And it just left. It's gone.
Yes, but you may have just made a friend.
Maybe, but I don't know that. It's just a monkey.
Oh. Well, what were we supposed to go check out?
The laboratory, which is over here.
Laboratory.
Okay, that's
okay.
Okay, there's field units, which now we've met. There's a carcass. I want to get the carcass.
So the dialogue, he started talking about field units before you even encountered a field unit, so...
Yeah.
Which was troubling.
It is a sonic scope. It uses acoustic
Now maybe if I gave the bat thing one of these carcasses instead.
Intriguing.
No.
What if I use a carcass on the table? And the other carcass on the table. And the other carcass on the table.
Well, you have made a stack of carcasses.
What if I use carcass on carcass? No. Great. Stack of carcasses. I'll just carry those with me. That seems good.
You know, when you're walking through a wildlife preserve with no barriers, it's a good idea to carry a bunch of rotting carcasses on your person.
Specific terrain and climate. It monitors the conditions of animals who have been injected with identification microchips.
Can you use a tricorder on them?
The field
Use tricorder.
This Class C field unit is configured
so C is configured for aquatic.
Yep. And now it actually says aquatic field unit instead of C.
Yep.
Rocky terrain is A. And B is hard to select.
B field unit.
And it's for mountainous. Was it? Wait, mountainous and rocky.
Tropical. A was rocky.
A was rocky. Mountainous and tropical is what it said. Use biotable. What if I use a carcass on the biotable?
Ooh, now you're working with...
Probable cause of death is massive infection.
And what's that
by natural
thing
parasite.
that looks like a
This
cream dispenser on the left?
to the Kujan's habitat.
That's a sonic scope.
No. On the table.
On the table on the left?
No, on the table where you put the corpse. No, on the table where you just put the corpse.
Oh, okay. That's a bioprobe.
Well, I don't know about you, but I do enjoy a good probe.
Look, I know your Discord is really weird, but my Discord is family friendly, thank you.
What are you talking about?
We're on my Discord here. Family friendly YouTube stream, but this is a Christian server, sir. Used primarily for zoological, so it probes bio stuff.
I mean, do you know what the Christians did during the Crusades?
I just want to use carcass on bio.
Subject is marked as a Frednorian boar. Probable cause of death.
Malnutrition, sure, that's simple.
Can you...
I am not certain this is a Frednorian boar. I believe it may be an Akana boar.
You don't believe the computer data? You think it's an Akana boar? Okay.
But is it a carnivore?
Subject is marked as a myocordae mole. Probable cause of death is neural energy loss.
Neural energy loss? What does that mean?
Oh, interesting.
Is that like a space ghost came and drained it?
A neural energy vampire.
I do not believe that will work.
Wait, use Moleskine. Is that just going to reveal what it said?
Electrical energy was drained from this creature's neural pathways.
Basically.
Mr. Data is just walking exposition.
Yeah.
I do not believe...
What's the COM port?
I think there is a COM
This port provides tricorder access to computer and communication.
Tricorder access, you say? Brent, are you going to voice this line, or... No?
Well, I don't know if he's actually supposed to be here, but I guess he is, because they have the other lines recorded.
A massive computer fragmentation has erased the doctor's files. The only salvageable message from her daily log is... Sessions with Dr. Melis cancelled. Schedule again after field trip.
Maybe if you have Troy do it, she'll say it.
We good now?
Oh, so you can talk. You can bother all these people at their office.
Yeah, Tracker Melis. I want to talk to Tracker Melis. See if Tracker Melis knows why they canceled. Tracker Melis. Yeah.
Is he like Thomas the Tank
Engine? To Tracker Melas.
Melas, excuse me.
Open the
channels open.
Channels open. I am Lieutenant Amanda Daedros of the Starship Enterprise. I am investigating the absence of Dr. Fortish.
Greetings. I doubt that she is in any danger. She's probably just taking a vacation after her.
I'm pretty sure one of them is like, I'm not going to discuss this with a man, and he's like, but I'm an android. Like,
that definitely happens in Angel 1, the episode. So she had a blow up with a constable. What's her relationship?
I found your name in the
here
doctor's
we go.
laboratory.
I was talking.
What is your relationship with her?
I teach her territorial recognition. At least I did. We suspended our lessons after the power outages began. I haven't seen her since, but I doubt she's lost. Such an excellent tracker, even if she is a bit weak.
Would it help if I ejected your power core?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up with the power?
A power surge at our quarantine shelter destroyed some of the generators.
How does that?
Two watchers were seriously injured and several animals escaped. Since then, we've had outages in the biotopes. They're still under investigation.
Okay.
Without the generator, the individual containment
I don't think
fields
this
in the
matters.
shelter
We're going to
will
end up
not
asking
function.
every question.
You would no longer be able to quarantine any animals for analysis or adaptation.
That's right. Most of our personnel are out searching for escaped animals right now.
Yeah, this lady's face.
Dr. Hunforsh might be doing that on her own.
Maylas. Yeah, she looks kind of horrified. Sure, animal carcasses, I guess.
She had a terrible accident
regarding
with acid
several
as a
animal
child.
carcasses
It's
which we
horrible
found
that
in the
you
doctor's
bring it up.
laboratory.
Of course.
Well, it's not my fault she's ugly.
Dr. Hunforsh was examining these carcasses
sonic scans.
for a
We can
reason.
perform sonic scans.
I wish you well on your search.
That's not helpful. Okay. Use carcass on sonic scope. What's up over there?
Diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag.
Okay, so we confirmed that that is actually...
Do you remember at the beginning where the constable said that she was accusing them of trading in banned species?
Yeah,
smuggling banned species?
Akana boys are probably banned, right?
I would assume that if it's tagged as something else, that there's a reason.
Diagnostic tests and cell density.
Okay, that's nothing. And now the gibbon. Probably nothing there.
Diagnostic test.
Okay, gibbon's fine. Well, it's not fine, it's dead. But nothing suspicious.
I do not believe...
And use tricorder on the comport again. Because we didn't finish our talk with Tracker Malus.
Channel.
You again.
Of course.
The boar's identity tag is incorrect. However, Akana are banned for import. How did this animal get into the preserve? Do we actually want to say that yet? Do we want to tell her?
I don't know. Did you save?
No.
It's up to you. Your discretion. Captain's discretion.
Well, we're supposed to be we're supposed to be playing together, but we've already beaten this game.
Well, yeah, but it was like... It was in the late 90s. Although I do have eidetic memory, so...
Alright, let's just talk about the dwarfs that died of
Hard to say. The Watchers are quite good. I can't imagine they'd just let this happen. Maybe they were given the wrong care instructions.
Wait, I can either do it or get info first or save first. Yes, that does encompass every option. Thank you.
Can you click on the thing now? Can you click on the save pad?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can say thank you for your time.
It's possible the constable felt that telling us about her argument with the doctor would arouse our suspicions. But why would she withhold information about the escapes?
No, she's not involved. The game's making it too obvious.
Well, you don't have to save over that one. You got 7 more saves. Or
well,
you
are.
Right.
Open a channel to track.
Alright, tracker. Tell me about carcasses again.
That's one of the new arrivals from the second shipment. Maybe there was an error. You know, we've had a number of minor problems with creatures from that shipment.
Minor problems.
Seems legit. Seems right. Creature tagged as a gibbon died of infection that cannot be found in its native habitat. What's up?
I don't know. The Watchers are the ones who care for the animals. Maybe they can help you.
Okay. Complete drain of neural pathways.
It's probably a Myocordae mole. They're quite common on Marasia, but I've never heard of one dying like this before.
Its cause of death is unusual, but not unprecedented. I
Oh, hey, that's her
encountered a
reference.
species that consumed human neural energy for survival.
Consumed human
That
neural
was
energy.
the Mark Twain episode.
Neural energy.
He was looking for 2 people with an Ophidian.
None that
At least he's not on a wild
Perhaps the
ornithorn
Myocordae
chase.
got caught in one of the
Pursuing
generator
a wild
Pursuing an untamed ornithorn
but
without
then it
cause.
wouldn't be drained of energy. I don't know.
Okay, now what's up with the blow-up? What's with the
Dr.
argument?
Hunforsh discovered that several animals from Aramut's second
Okay, so
shipment
she's not
were
hiding
illegal
it.
species which had been mistagged. I think she accused the constable of smuggling, but I'm not sure. Healer Zolas told me the story.
What's with the double Z's? Why does everyone have double letters? Oh, there's so much dialogue here.
Hardly it is a serious offense.
I don't think we need to
And-
threaten her, though.
Keep in mind that you can use any character for this, so they had to record all these lines from every character.
Yeah.
Has Dr. Hunforsh contacted you?
No, I still have no scent of her. But I
No
feel
scent of her. Get it? Because she's a tracker.
What exactly?
the Watchers feed and
Yeah, that's all obvious. Okay, let's go ahead and threaten her since it's given us the option.
Smuggling is a serious offense. It would certainly jeopardize the acceptance of Marasia into the Federation.
that's why she thought Constable Lixie might be involved, to thwart Federation entry.
Thank you for your time.
I wish you well.
The constable oversees the preserve and orders the animals.
Okay.
So
What
there
else
are
is in
like
this?
4 other people we can talk to. If they have whole big dialogue trees, we're gonna be here forever.
Well, I'm not sure if they progress the plot or if they are just to give you hints on what to do next, but
Well, Tracker Malus did mention Healer
Open a
Zolas.
channel.
Channels to Healer Zolas.
Oh, they're closed. We can't talk to her. What about
Channels
Idia?
to channel.
Open it.
Channels to.
Okay, we can't actually talk to anyone else. Never mind. That's fine.
lots of
there
things
any-
in this room.
There's a sensor array. What's up with the sensor array?
The overhead sensor array conducts molecular and biospectral analysis.
Oh, I thought that was in the distance. No, that's just the thing above the bio table that makes the hologram.
Didn't realize that.
I think we're done in here for now.
Well, okay.
There's the field units, but I don't think we can do anything with them yet.
The field unit is.
I think you can collect them.
Oh, yeah, I
do
just
not-
picked it up. Pick up the floating jellyfish. Excellent.
And the whipped cream can.
Okay, I'll grab the whipped cream can. Okay, hang on. Remind. Oh, right, it just probes. It just probes.
The bioprobe analyzes samples that a field unit collects from.
Okay, now we're done here. So we can go back to the canyon biotope, and we can send presumably the Rocky Field
one?
unit out.
We do not know
Caverns.
enough about the biotopes to accurately direct the.
Oh, we need the biotope computer. Right.
And it doesn't have power, but it takes a removable power source.
It does, conveniently.
So
It runs on batteries. The shuttle dock, the quarantine shelter,
The
the
shuttle
quar-
might have a power source.
I remember they
Shuttles
said
require power.
they said that the quarantine shelter had generators.
it's a fine edge of trying to.
I haven't
Trying to
played
not
the
tell
game.
me.
I haven't played the game.
This looks like the thing where they kept the velociraptors in Jurassic Park. They got loose.
This panel controls access to the quarantine area.
the gates automatically open if a
That
power
seems
fail?
like a
that
bad
sounds
idea.
horrible.
What? That's the
Yeah,
opposite
shouldn't
of
they
what
stay
you want.
shut?
This is the harmonic collector control. The
Collector has been sent a brief high energy
This panel
pulse.
controls the containment field.
Containment field. I guess we can scan them. See if anything's screwy.
This is the harmonic.
Nope.
So,
it's all the same.
So far, do you feel this is better or worse than Judgment Rights?
It feels like... I mean... I feel like I have less purpose than I did in Judgment Rights. I don't actually know what I'm working toward other than finding the lady. With Judgment Rights, I always felt like I had a clear goal. Well, except in Bavaria. I didn't have a clear goal in Space Bavaria.
These generators create a network. I am receiving readings of unusually high ionic residue. These generators create a network.
What about the harmonic collector?
Operates on the same principle as the Bussard ram scoop collector.
No,
Its
no, it
purpose,
does not.
However, is to reconfigure
A Visard
sound
collector works by literally ramming it into a cloud of gas and picking it up that way. This thing ain't moving.
The harmonic collector operates on the same...
It reconfigures sound waves. What if we talk to it?
That is unnecessary.
Okay. We don't create the right kind of sound waves.
That is unnecessary.
Walk to gate. Walk to gate faster. Oh, I can go all the way down here. Okay. Let's go touch it.
I do not believe that will work.
Or maybe not. Maybe it won't work.
I do not believe...
What? Okay.
Intriguing. Intriguing. Intriguing.
Walk to gate?
Can we examine it up close?
It's intriguing.
Intriguing. The harmonic... This cage was broken open from the inside, most likely by the last creature it held.
Okay, what if we put another animal
I see no
inside
way
it?
of using this with that object.
Maybe later on you might use them as bait. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm thinking we could feed them to a predator. I don't think there's anything to do here.
Oh, did you just see that thing jump through the tall grass there?
I heard it. And I see right now there's an atoll tree, and the thing we made friends with was an atoll lemur or something. Oh, that's not a place we can go. Never mind. I want to look at it.
The Morassians commonly inhabit atoll trees.
So
there it was.
Extremely long-lived growths which can attain...
600 meters is pretty wild.
Need a power source.
It's like Kashyyyk.
Yeah. We're not
Okay,
going to
so
be
there's
able to
nothing
do
we can do in
anything
any
at
of these
these
biotopes.
until we get the jump start.
Until we get a battery. No, don't hail the ship. Can we go in? What's... Ooh. A micro generator and a charging unit. Wow.
This device recharges micro-generators.
Yeah, I got that part.
The micro-generator uses thermal energy.
Thermal energy. Well, take it. This is mine now.
I do not...
Ta-da!
Now you can just drop power.
The micro-generator...
I assume I have to use it on one biotope, then come back to recharge.
One would assume.
I'm not going to ask the people whose ship it is for it. I'm just taking that. That's mine now. Okay. We got a map.
This is a topographical map of the biotope. The main habitats are the caverns, the pit, and the crater.
The caverns, the pit, and the crater. Where's the pit? Oh, there's the pit. It's the thing that looks like a pit.
It's actually the thing that looks like a crater, if you ask me.
No, there's a big crater over here.
That looks like a plateau. Okay. That looks like a pit.
Because actual craters, because of how impact physics works...
You get a ridge.
Yeah, you get a ridge. Well, let's use it on the caverns first. Just go left or right.
Whoa, it's fast. I don't remember it being that fast.
I sped it up.
Well, now it's coming back. There you go.
What'd you find, little buddy?
So...
Talk to it.
That is unnecessary.
Look at it.
Well, I think what you have to do is use the, yes. No, yes.
Bioprobe.
And now you have a little canister of goo. So...
I don't want to...
Although it is tagged as a Genzer lizard, its blood sample...
Okay, so we're just busting a smuggling ring. That's the whole mission.
Yes.
Well, let's use it on everything else. Pick it up. This is needlessly fiddly. Use bioprobe.
And now
you could probably just use the bioprobe without picking it up.
Yeah.
There is no...
And then
use it on the last area. So basically, you've discovered the main gameplay loop here.
This... I don't...
Alright. And
grab it.
And then guess where
grab the thing. Yes? Guess what?
Well, no, I'll let you... You'll discover.
Do you mean take these to the laboratory to decide that they're illegal?
Yeah.
I want to get all the biotopes and then go back to the lab.
Yeah, but I think that your microgenerator might be...
Oh, no, it's fine.
This is a...
It does run out.
It hasn't yet. What is
that? That's cool. Look at that eye. That was pretty sweet. And it left a little glowing trail.
Bioprobe. Oh, look, they're color-coded for their different regions. Can I tell you to just go to the mountains? No, I have to pick you up again.
I see no way of using...
Maybe you have to use a different one. Because it's not an aquatic area.
No, but it specifically said mountains and something else.
That's tropical field unit.
Yeah, the tropical one when we did it.
The field unit is configured for a specific terrain.
When we scanned it, it specifically said it worked for mountainous terrain. Where's the other thing, though? Tunnel 3.
You might
I'll
have to
just
use
try all
the
of them.
rocky one.
Yeah, I'll try all of them, but I want to get all the tunnels real quick. Just while we're here. Talk about feeding on Tunnel 1. What is the point of this? This is so fiddly.
Alright, so in 1995, you had, 750 megabytes, or whatever, 650, 700 megabytes to make a game, right? So if you want to extend the length of the game or give it artificial depth, you have to,
You gotta do a little, you gotta do the thing.
You gotta pad the length of the game out.
Yeah, I can't use any of the probes on the mountains.
So then you got your 3
These
samples.
Derwin and Grotke trees appear to be thriving.
You might be able to scan those things, but
maybe they're really far away. Well, the mountains are.
These Derwin and Grotke trees appear...
No, they're just fine.
The preserve is one of the largest protected biospheres.
Nothing important. Oh, wait.
This microgenerator...
It's drained. You need to recharge it.
I also kind of skipped his dialogue, so he was going to say something, but I don't know what it was.
He said it was drained, you need to recharge it. Oh, I don't actually know. No.
You gotta wait for it to stop blinking, I think.
Okay.
Or that artificial
just use the shift.
That only seems to work for movement. That doesn't work for anything else. Like, when everybody had gotten shot by the weird probe thing, I tried holding shift to get them to wake up, but it didn't work.
It might be done. Who knows? It might be instant. I don't remember.
This microgenerator... This device...
No, let's just grab it. Okay. Is it charged?
The microgenerator uses...
Maybe.
Maybe. Guess we'll find out.
And we're walking to... Where are we walking? Marine Biotope, which is there.
There you go. Ooh. That's pretty.
Okay, it was charged. Good.
This is a topographical map of...
Yeah, I just want to get every biotope, and then we'll go back to the lab.
Isn't data a power source?
Kinda. Use aquatic field on jelly corals. Is there anything else here?
Use it on Crusher.
This
She's
is a
aquatic.
Topographical map of the biotope.
Territory was in the water.
I see no way of using this with that
I haven't heard from Bill in a while. Did he just have a stroke and die?
Yes. So when I try to use the field unit on Crusher, it calls Crusher an object.
I see no way of using this with that object.
Which seems rather impolite.
Especially when you're on the matriarch of planets. Don't let them hear you say that.
And then can I use it on the other jelly coral? And then I use the bioprobe. And then I pick it up again.
You are so
And then I
good
use
at this.
the probe. And on... I think there's something... There's got to be water somewhere. Also, what's with the skulls?
Well, I don't know. Did you look at them?
Oh, yeah. But I have to do this to every... Okay. Look at the skull.
It's weird that the shoulder of the probe, like the pixels don't show up right when it's looping in the idle animation on the right. They're like transparent, but in the wrong way.
Okay, so I got 4 samples here. Is there anything else? This specifically said... Hang on.
This is a topographical map.
The main habitats are within the jelly corals and the water, but I can't click on the water.
This is part of the surveillance
You're going so
system.
fast, I can't even see if it's detecting pixels.
No, jelly corals. Slowly, slowly.
Gotta lay off that Adderall, my friend.
Well, I'm not reading it. I'm just looking for it to flash dialogue.
Yes!
And then I'll go back to find it. Wait, you can't read that? There's the path, there's the aquatic, there's the jelly corals, there's the antenna, there's the skull.
That's it.
Yeah, we're done here. Wait, no, don't leave. Take it back. Wait a second.
I see.
Wait a what? Did you use your tricorder on it to download anything?
Look on the left. Are these eyes?
Well, maybe.
Talk to it.
That is unnecessary.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
That is.
Did you use a tricorder on it now that it's working? Can you download from it?
Maybe. Use. Scroll, because I have a lot of objects. Tricorder.
No unusual readings.
Okay.
Intriguing.
Did you use them on the spinning googly eyes?
I can't interact with the eyes.
Googly eyes?
Well, let's go put this generator back. I don't think we need it.
I do not.
But I don't want someone to come up to me and be like, hey, you stole my thing. I want it to be there when they get back.
Okay.
Do you have an objection?
Objection, Your Honor.
But if somebody might be like using that shuttle to escape,
that's fine.
It might be.
I see.
Can you use the sample on the bio table, or maybe on the Sonic.
The Sonic scope.
Thing. The Soda Stream. Looks like a Soda Stream.
Tests are normal.
It's normal. Okay. See, now it's not in your inventory anymore.
Thank God. Why would you do this to me, game?
Tests and...
Okay, that one differs.
Yeah.
How does it differ? Doesn't know. But whatever. This is certainly a game that exists.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete.
Drained of electrical energy again. Okay. I don't know how you determine that from like a sample of goo, but it did. Drained of energy.
Alright, so the green area seems to be where that thing might be, right?
High ionic residue and trace amounts of neurotranquilizers.
Originating creature.
Okay, so that was the sample of the thing that's evil. Or, feeding.
Yeah. But it's been tranquilized.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis.
Okay, so things were also being eaten in the red territory. So the thing originated from Tropical.
In the green one?
It existed. It also showed up in Rocky, and it doesn't exist at all in Aquatic.
I think it's in the tropical one right now, right? Because we got a sample of it itself from the tropical.
Maybe. Okay, I'm not convinced that was useful information for me, but you know what, maybe we can talk to the tracker.
Open a channel. Has Dr.
No,
Thank you.
She hasn't smelled her recently.
Wait. Is Dr. Forsyth or whoever, is she a werewolf? Has she turned into something that just drains neural energy and she's out there feeding? I bet it's Dr. Forsyth.
Dr. Bruce Forsyth.
Oh, I can talk to the piping. What's the piping?
That is unnecessary. I do not believe it.
Is there anybody else you can call? Are they now available?
Let me scan the piping.
Has maintained.
Okay, nothing there. Use tricorder on Concord.
Open a channel.
Rower. Indefinitely.
Closed indefinitely.
Open channels to consultant.
Idia are closed at this time, not indefinitely.
Open a channels to. Open
Same with the healer.
Okay. Okay. So where else have we been? Or where have we been lately? Where haven't we been lately?
Maybe we should go back to the constable.
Top left.
There's a quarantine shelter.
Yeah, the quarantine shelter was the place with the cage we've been. I want to have one quick look there.
Oh.
And just to see if anything's changed, and it hasn't, so let's go to the constable. Troy. Troy, you can do something.
Has anyone heard from Dr. Hyun Forsh?
Hyun Forsh. Okay, talk to her again.
Could you tell me why Dr. Hyun Forsh believed that animals were being smuggled into the preserve?
She found a Romulan creature,
which is, of course,
banned from import by Federation law. It was tagged as a similar legal species. She has accused me of smuggling.
How do you account for this?
How do you account? I blame our supplier, Eramet. He's rude, devious, and barely competent. If I'd known Eramet was a Ferengi, I'd never have listened to Idia's recommendation.
Wait, Idia recommended
him. The contract is binding, and he does deliver on time.
That's healer Idia, who Tracker Mela suggested we contact. I don't remember why she wanted us to contact Idia, but Idia knows something. Idia's in on this, I can feel it.
Can you feel it in your lobes?
I can feel it in my lobes.
Constable, those were just
power
a few
outages, temporary generators
failing.
Why are you so opposed to the Federation?
Membership in the Federation would compromise Marasia's freedom of action.
Thank you. I believe the constable. She seems genuinely devoted to the preserve.
Wait, do you believe her because you're psychic, or do you believe her because you need to exposit for the
Federation membership?
Even if the constable was smuggling animals, that doesn't mean she's behind the doctor's disappearance. In fact, she'd probably want the doctor to tell everyone about it, and put an end to Federation membership once and for all.
Okay. What about the bird? Talk to Bird.
Visitors for Constable Lick.
Okay.
I wonder if it's like one of those parrots that gives away clues, you know, during a murder trial.
What if I show her the smuggled boar?
I can't use this.
What if I show her the smuggled boar? No.
Oh, you know what? Oh, never mind.
I couldn't show either of them before. Okay, now I don't know what to do.
There's something.
I'll ask you this. What screen should I be on? Not what I should do there, but what screen should I be on?
I think the quarantine shelter.
Quarantine shelter. Let me remind myself what's
here. If the power to this panel fails...
No, get out of here, Troy. We don't care.
This panel controls access to the quarantine.
Can I use them?
I do not believe that will work.
No.
I do not believe... I do not...
Okay.
The harmonic collector.
So what is the thing in the middle?
It reconfigures sound waves. And I can't talk to it, so it doesn't want my sound waves. Maybe it wants a woman's sound waves. No.
I don't think there's no...
What are those things? What are those things look like?
Balls?
Yeah.
These generators create a network of force field segments to form separate containment areas.
What if I tricorder them?
These generators...
What if I medical tricorder them? Medical. There.
It's not working.
It's not working.
Can we do something with the thing in the middle?
I tried touching it before.
I do not believe that will work.
No, I don't believe that will work. I think I already scanned the cage, but let me do it again.
I am receiving readings.
I feel like the thing in the middle is interactable because it stands out from the background.
It absolutely is interactable, but not yet. So the cage says high readings of ionic residue. Ionic residue was also from the sample of the thing that's draining everything's energy. So that's where they kept it. And then it broke out.
Right. Yes, that would be my assumption.
No unusual.
Do I have to, like, lure all the animals into these cages, then hit this switch?
This panel controls access to the quarantining. This is the harmonic collector control.
Maybe... What's the thing that one of the corpses was drained of neural energy?
It is possible that the insectivore, this paramammalian species...
Okay. Doctor, medical tricorder on these, please.
It's a cryogenically preserved...
That's not helpful.
It's a
You're so unhelpful, Dr. Crusher. Why did I even bring you? You don't do anything.
It is possible that the insectivore, this paramammalian...
Can I put...
I see no way of... Can you
put it on the... lure something
thing in the middle?
Carcass.
Put it in the cage, maybe?
I see...
Cage, harmonic collector.
I see...
No, I can't use it. Any of the corpses with any of the things here. Unless I can just put it on the ground, but no, I can't do that. Huh. Let me go back and try to call the healer.
Open a channel.
Oh, or Tracker Melis, that's fine too.
No,
Thank you.
I would...
Nothing.
Channel?
Open a channel to healer Zola.
Channels to healers.
Open the channels.
Oh.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise. I'm investigating
we can talk to her. Okay.
Of Dr.
Okay. She's not the healer like I thought. She's a consultant. Consultant.
As I told Constable Lixie, I don't know where she is. Must you interrupt my research?
Okay, so
I'm
he's
afraid so. According to the constable,
and you know that because he's on the planet of matriarchal planet, and he is a man.
Yes, I helped select and verify preserved
also, he recommended a
species of
Ferengi,
biotopes.
and we're supposed to be
The
racist.
Marassians wanted a Federation expert, despite Lixie's objections. They were lucky to get me.
You were the last to see Dr.
he's so
Hume
evil.
before her disappearance?
As
not
far
even
as
so.
I know, that's not a crime.
That's not a crime. You can't prove it, and even if you could, what would you do about it? And even if you could do something about it, you would never find me, and even if you could find me, I would move.
Wasn't Aramut the Ferengi that they tracked down in one of the TNG episodes?
I don't... Hang on. Star Trek Aramut. That doesn't sound familiar. No. Apparently they used... Well, I just got a little bit of a spoiler for myself looking up, but a pretty minor spoiler. I basically knew this was going to happen. But we do use his... We do see his image in TNG. They reuse the shot for this game. But it's of a different guy, technically. Okay. Yeah, what was up with the...
Constable Lixie
Ferengi trader
mentioned that
Aramut?
you recommended the Ferengi trader Aramut for the second shipment.
He delivers what you want.
Oh yeah, maybe he will get his brain
The
munched.
Constable gave me hell when she found out that he was a Ferengi. She barely tolerates me because I'm a male.
What did you discuss with the doctor?
When I saw her for supper the other day, she was talking about genetic samples from the last shipment. She knows I don't like to hear people talk while I eat, so she said little else.
Why would she want genetic samples? We already know why, because of suspected smuggling, but we can
but Dr.
ask anyway.
I don't concern myself with the lab work of junior scientists.
Junior scientists, not like me. I'm a great and powerful
scientist.
scientist.
Research to conduct.
Yeah,
I
the
have some
carcasses.
questions regarding several animal carcasses which we found.
Animal carcasses in an exobiology lab? Well, that's certainly unusual.
Don't patronize me. Okay, I don't... Electrical energy being drained,
A
yes.
mycorrhizae mole.
That's all I
I'd
care
say
about.
it died of neglect.
Neglect.
The Watchers don't know the first thing
Neglect.
about dealing with animals.
You think
They're not
something was
scientists.
feeling a bit
They're
sad and
glorified
lonely and didn't get
zookeepers.
enough food,
Why don't you go ask
so its neural energy was drained. Parasitic infection. What's up with that, man?
Died of neglect.
It died of neglect. What about the boar that died of starvation?
Sounds like incompetence to me. The
Oh,
Watchers
for there you
blindly
don't say
follow
neglect.
whatever
For
care
starvation, it's not
instructions they're
neglect.
given.
It's incompetence.
No personal initiative at all.
The boar's identity tag is incorrect. It is actually an Akana boar, a close genetic relative of the Frednorian. However, Akana are banned for import. How did this animal get into the preserve?
It must have been smuggled in. You know, the Watchers have requested restricted species before and were denied. Dr. Hunforsh must have found out about it.
Ah.
Consultant, I am puzzled. Since you verify preserved species, you must have known this was an Akana. Why did you not report the misidentification?
I wonder why he didn't report it. I wonder why.
I didn't want to. I wanted the chance to study it. It was a once-in-a-lifetime
Well, at least he's not
opportunity.
denying
Who am I
knowing.
to deprive science of my brilliant research on such a specimen?
My
Did
brilliant
the doctor
research.
confront any of the Watchers with...
I think that's why she's missing. When she
Confronted them, they
with the
stunned
Akana.
her.
Why would the Watch...
They're fanatics out to save the endangered creatures of the universe. I've suspected them all along, especially when I discovered this mistagging. You see, these tags can only be reprogrammed by a Watcher.
Well, we do have a Watcher on the comm that we
Thank
can
you for
talk
your
to.
Thank you for wasting it.
Idiot's
Yeah,
accusation that the Watchers are fanatics is certainly plausible.
No,
Collectors
Data,
can-
it's clearly
Idiot
he's the
certainly has
bad
a high
guy.
opinion of himself. The thing he seemed most interested in was his reputation.
Even if he is an egomaniac, Idiot did explain how the animals got mislabeled. Only a Watcher could have changed ID tags.
Okay, well, let's talk to...
Can we talk to a Watcher?
Yeah, we have a Watcher on the comm port, and we can probably talk to him now. Oh no, I thought we did. Apparently not. Let's see if we
Open
can
a
talk to
channel.
anyone else.
Oh,
What about healer?
I'm Lieutenant
Okay, we can
Commander
talk to the
Jake
healer
of
now.
Starship Enterprise. I'm
A Starfleet officer.
I was expecting this. Yeah, Tracker Melis.
Tracker Melas indicated that you knew
Melas,
of a
excuse me.
confrontation between Dr. Hunforsh and the Constable.
Yes, the doctor mentioned it when she asked about Aramet. He's a Ferengi who provides us with alien species for the preserve.
Was she inquiring about mistagged animals from his shipment?
Yes, she had spoken to Zudan, one of the
Zudan,
three Watchers
one
in
of the
charge
three
of
Watchers.
the last shipment. He told her to talk to Aramet.
Okay, we know who to talk to. We need to talk to Zunet. Did the other Watchers also tell her to speak to Aramet?
I doubt it. The other Watchers were at the quarantine shelter and suffered some kind of neural energy drain when the generators exploded. They've been comatose ever since.
Okay, where are they?
Zudan's the
We
only
brought the
Watcher
doctor.
on duty now.
We have found several animals which...
I'll send you the Watcher's neuroscans. You can view them on the bio table.
And
but
we
I
can
recommend you...
talk to the Watcher.
On several occasions, the
quarantine,
Watchers
okay.
requested restricted species and were denied. Is it possible that Aramut was secretly supplying the Watchers with illegal species?
Aramet has a rather unsavory reputation. The
Did Consultant Idia know of Aramut's reputation when he recommended him for a traitor?
Considering how long Idia and Aramet have known each other, I would think so. Those two go back quite a while.
Thank you for your time.
Okay.
The Watchers can change ID tags, and they were the
You
ones
should
who
maybe
asked for
see
restricted
if
species.
Idia has
If they
something to
wanted
say
to
about
silence
that.
Hunfor...
The Watchers suffered an electrical energy drain from their neural pathways.
Okay, well, let's do this first. Let's scan the... What?
The Watchers suffered an
Maybe have the doctor look at it?
Dr. Crusher. Look
The
at
Watchers
neuroscans.
suffered an electrical energy.
Nope, exactly
I
the
used the
same.
medical tricorder.
Use the medical tricorder, Doctor.
It's not working.
Doctor, use
it's
the
a
regular
hologram.
tricorder. Okay. We should probably save. It's been a while. What do we want to call it? Neural drain is sufficient, I think. Nothing
Brain
fancy.
drain. They've been brain drained.
We don't need to talk to any of these people.
Open a channel?
Idia. See if they, there's new dialogue after you
Open the channel to Consultant Idia. Channel? I wish to ask you some questions.
Look, I'm in the middle of some very delicate research. Can't you find someone else to bother?
Nope.
Oh, he just hung up on you.
Yep, he just left. Let's go to the quarantine area, where the Watcher is. Quarantine shelter. Wait, where's the Watcher? Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
They weren't always there, were they? They just showed up?
No,
I'm pretty sure they just showed up.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise.
I'm responsible for preserve animals, not Federation scientists.
This is a
That sounds a lot
monkey.
like Ted's speech.
I understand the doctor spoke to you of her concerns regarding smuggling.
Well,
in
he's
the
not the
preserve.
only one in this. That sounds like text-to-speech.
Yes, she came here soon
To be
after
fair, there
the
really wasn't a
outages,
whole lot of
ranting
text-to-speech
away.
at this time.
Imagine accusing me when I'm the one who told her about that boar mistagging.
Okay. The Watcher's the one who told them. Electrical energy within the pathways was decreased significantly. That seems the most
neuroscans of the...
I don't know. During my evening rounds, I found them unconscious next to the Saltus reptile cage. I carried them outside the shelter and was going for help when the generators exploded.
Okay, this sounds a lot more like a robot than a human being.
Yeah. That's fine. I can understand that. Oh, did you find the... Yeah, were you the one who found the carcasses?
Yes. It died just before the outages, and I wanted her
The
to
only
test
character that sounds like a robot, not a human being.
Why wouldn't Consultant test it?
I don't trust him.
You don't trust Consultant?
Always drugging and borrowing animals for his experiments. In the interests of science, he says. I don't know how he could have approved that mistagging in the first place.
Do the Watcher's stunners set off the preserve surveillance system?
The system only detects signs of distress. Normal sleep does not raise an alarm.
Stunners and
Likewise,
neurotranquilizers,
neurotranquilizers also don't alert the system. Unlike Idia and Aramet, we prefer stunners.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Idia and
Chemical
Aramet use
sedation
chemical
can be
sedation.
harmful.
They use neurotranquilizers. So the people we know are the villains already have turned out to be the villains because they use the neurotranquilizers on that sample.
Consultant Idia mentioned that only Watchers can change the ID tags.
That's true, but the suppliers tag the animals first. We just match them up with the constable's shipping orders. Idia is responsible for verifying them.
Is it true that the Watcher's requests for
only 4 species out of 112?
No, Constable...
Of course, we were upset at first,
what
but
is
once
her
the
name?
preserve is completed, we can always try
Constable...
again.
Constable Monkey is what I'm going to call her. I don't remember her name. She's Constable Monkey.
Oh. Baboon. Baboon butt.
Yeah, what creature was here?
A 2-meter-long, 180
Saltus
kilogram
reptile.
Saltus reptile, which came in on the last shipment. I found the Watchers next to its cage the night of the outages.
So we're looking for a big lizard that sucks
of a
people's brain
tranquilizing
energy.
agent in its waste.
Aramet always doses his animals with neurotranquilizers, just like Idia. We had to feed the reptile intravenously for days.
It finally woke up right before
finally
the
woke
accident,
up right
just in
before
time
the
to escape.
accident.
You're not quite
Just
all
in
there,
time
are
to
you,
it.
Watchers?
These readings share...
I feel like you should have figured this out
But
yourself
there were
already.
no reports of it being seen near any of the power outages. And that reptile isn't easy to miss. Unless it's found a way to turn itself invisible, you're going to need another theory.
We have encountered several species capable of phasing out of the time continuum.
Out of the
and,
time
in effect,
continuum?
becoming
You mean like
invisible.
the,
We have also
the two
encountered
people with
species
an
who
ophidian?
consumed human neural energy. The Saltus reptile may be a life form with similar characteristics.
Well, if you believe so,
When did you last see Dr. Hune Forsch?
I haven't seen her for some time. I've been busy recovering animals.
I sent her to talk to Aramet.
Idia persuaded the constable to use Aramet, and Idia is also capable of verifying mistagged species. And he had the neurotranquilizers to knock out Dr. Hune Forsch. Only stunners or drugs could disable someone without setting off the surveillance
it's fine.
systems. Idia has
The last episode was a lot better. This one feels pretty directionless.
Okay.
Okay, well, we need to go talk to people again. Was there anyone at the shuttle?
Constable? Just the power cell.
I was thinking this might be the Ferengi. You know what? I'm taking it.
I do not.
It's my microgenerator. Here's the constable. Constable Lixie, that's right.
Constable, we have reason to believe that Consultant Idia smuggled rare species into the preserve through his friend Aramut.
Are you trying to pick up where Dr. Hunforsh left off? She accused nearly everyone else of the same thing.
Consultant Idia persuaded you to hire Aramut, and he knowingly verified mistagged animals. He also uses neurotranquilizers, which could have stunned Dr. Hunforsh without triggering your surveillance systems.
Idia's been nothing but trouble since he got here. This time he's gone too far.
Oh,
please
wait here
until Constable.
So now you can use. I think you can use her computer, and I think you can do stuff with.
Nope, she's here.
Well, never mind.
She's back. What's up?
Constable, we asked
what is that?
Idia to go to your office.
Is that a statue? No, it's moving its mouth. What is that?
Beamed out. He seems to be gone.
A moving statue.
He must have called Aramut for help. The Ferengi has a subspace transporter.
There's a woman here asleep with a gag over her mouth. Maybe she knows.
Oh my god.
That's her, you
These
idiot.
people are so oblivious.
Who even is this? Who are we talking to?
Around Idia's office while you're there.
I don't know.
He might have
It's
left
like a
some
mannequin.
evidence.
Maybe you should hail the Enterprise.
No, every time we hail the Enterprise, it just beams us up. Okay, well, let's save.
Wasn't that your last save?
Weird, yeah, but
the big
for some
thing
reason it
kind of
didn't
reminds me of the globe of the globe of the
You
Earth.
didn't actually hit save after renaming it.
That big thing kind of reminds me of the globe of the Earth.
Oh wait.
See, every time we hail the Enterprise, it just beams us up. Okay, goodbye.
Whoops. Sorry.
All right, let me go to
Just load it
astrogation.
again. Oh, are you actually gonna head off somewhere?
And we're done.
Engage.
Okay.
All right.
Warning.
Load the
Entering
save.
nebula. Entering
Hang
Federation
on, I want to see what's
space.
here. Now that we're actually going, I want to see what happens.
Well, you should have went
I
somewhere
kinda wanna see
dangerous
what's here,
then.
too.
I don't know what's
You should have gone
dangerous. They're
somewhere
all the same.
dangerous. It tells you before you go there. It says, "Warning! This is a
I'm not reading.
class 6 quasar. You're gonna destroy the ship if you go here."
Okay.
All right, let me go back to astrogation. Wait, there's things here.
Warning. Select
Oh, a subspace vortex.
Is a subspace vortex.
Engage.
Yeah, let's go to that subspace vortex.
It's just gonna cut to the admiral saying the Enterprise was lost with all hands. We
It's
haven't
been
heard
several
from her
days since the expected
in
check-in
months.
time. What? I don't think this actually goes faster depending on your
I
warp
thought the
factor.
Enterprise was breaking protocol.
We're breaking protocol for sure now.
We should be there.
Yeah. Breaking protocol for sure now.
Yeah, I don't think the warp factor changes how fast you go. Well, we're here now. View screen? Ah, yes, the subspace vortex.
Warning.
I don't know.
Selected
I didn't make the
destination is a
game.
subspace
Look at the system.
vortex.
Look at the system level. No planets. Okay.
Warning. Selected destination is a subspace vortex.
Use warp drive with care. Strong warp drive, stress possible coil failure. Zone of influence 10 light years.
Alright, well, warp 9.9. Oh, you
let's
know
go-
what? Try diverting all energy to... Never mind. Yeah, let's just continue with the mission.
Okay. We're back. Now, what are we supposed to do? We need to...
Talk to her? I don't know.
Try talking to her.
Was the doctor woken up?
Oh yeah, where would she be? Oh, here she
oh,
is.
there she is.
Have you captured Idia?
No.
You just didn't wait long enough.
Unfortunately, he escaped with Aramut.
Okay, well, let's
I'm
talk to
Lieutenant
Dr. Hun
Commander Data of the
Forsyth.
Enterprise.
Forget them. We have to recapture the Mistag Siltis. It's...
The creature must be captured.
The shelter force field will not help us. The creature escaped once, and it...
Perhaps
Maybe
we
if
can
you let me
rephase
bring
the
my
force field
gun.
energy frequencies. The creature may not be able to adapt quickly enough to the changes.
So
that
are we...
might work. But the only place we
Are
can
we not going to
rephase
go
the force
capture them?
field
Because I feel like
power
we
is at
should
the
go
main
capture
power
them.
grid.
Rephase the force field power is at the main
I
power
will
grid.
go to the main power grid.
Good. The power grid is on the other side of the preserve.
I hate to interrupt, but just how are we supposed to lure this creature
I have some
back
corpses.
to the shelf?
Harmonic collector is capable of emitting high energy EM fields. Channel all available energy into the shelter generators the creature should. Let's use the harmonic collector, I guess. It's the one thing we haven't used yet. Any objection?
No.
The harmonic collector is capable.
Yes, that should do it.
Ah, that should do it. Good.
I'll send one of the watchers with
Thank you,
you to
Monkey.
the shelter to help set it up. If we can get the field power rephased, we...
Okay, let's go to the, we need to go to the shuttle. Walk to doorway. Okay. Shuttle dock. No, I can't go there yet.
Into the shuttle.
Wait, what?
You can go in it.
I
You're
can't
in
go
the
in it.
dock. Just click on the shuttle. There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
There you go. Got it.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting more puzzles after that.
I do not believe.
I thought we were just going to
This is the
confront them.
utilities distribution network. It
Controls the allocation of
This
stuff.
is the-
Okay. What else is here? Utilities.
So
Use
The
that.
energy fields are responding.
Constable, has the harmonic collector been arranged?
Yes, but Dr. Hunforsh needs your help with the quarantine shelter. The only...
We will be there.
that's it.
Just
There
one
wasn't a
more
puzzle.
thing.
You just had to click a thing.
Zudan tells me those generators won't hold up for
But
long.
why?
And we can't afford to send much power to the shelter right now.
Because they
We will
got to
review
get
the
at least
situation
10
at the
hours of
shelter when we
gameplay out of
arrive.
this.
Where
I'll
But-
be controlling
but they
electrical systems
took the
from
time
my
to
office.
draw this
Then I have to
background.
call an emergency meeting of the Marassian Constabulary to explain just what's
Could
going
have been
on.
all fabricated elements that they used for other things. Like the funnels from the game, and a pipe, and Borg cube.
Oh, hey, we're here. Okay, I don't know what the point of that was, but we're here.
This is the harmonic
We did
collector
it.
control.
A brief high
This
energy
panel
pulse.
This panel controls the containment field. The harmonic collector.
So I think it's gonna be like whack-a-mole. You click one, and then you click the other, and then you click the other.
Yeah, I think we have to do it in the right order.
Correct.
Let's talk to the lady first.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you devised a...
It's all set up, but I need you to
What do you wish me to do?
The harmonic collector's hooked into console 2.
Console 2,
Once activated,
okay. And then
This panel controls access to the quarantine
console one.
area. The gate. This panel
that's
controls
console
the
3.
containment field.
I'm aware of which
The field
console
is
numbers
centered
they are.
on
I want to see what they do. That controls the containment field, and
panel
this is
controls
access to the quarantine area. Okay.
Wow. Lock her in with the beast.
I do not believe.
There we go. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Now console 3.
I do not.
That's an interesting
No.
thing.
I do not.
Now, do we just wait?
Now we just wait. Talk to her, maybe?
That's
Wait,
it.
here comes. Lock it in.
See?
I don't think that...
I do not.
Oh, gee.
What? I don't know what's happening.
It's like a ghost trap.
Okay, we did it. I guess.
we did it. Now what took you so long to find me?
The
Okay.
investigation was actually
Jeez.
quite short in duration.
We
Apparently,
solved
your
it.
absence was not keenly felt. Constable Lixie had attributed your absence to a field trip.
She was probably still upset that I accused her of smuggling.
How did Consultant Idia learn that you suspected him? Did you accuse him of smuggling as well?
I didn't confront him. I was just looking for information. But after I asked him about the Sultus, he must have panicked and decided to drug me.
It appears the Watchers knew nothing of Idia's scheme to smuggle rare animals into the preserve through Aramut.
They were the ones who brought the Mistag boar to my attention in the first place. They weren't smuggling anything.
Apparently, Consultant Idia underestimated this reptile's appetite for electrical energy.
And I just leave her
That
locked in there.
egotist
thinking he could get away with it.
That'd be fine.
Some of these animals are even from Romulan space. Did he think I wouldn't notice?
Are you certain the animals are Romulan?
Cause a casualty on every mission.
It would take more tests to be certain.
Yeah,
but
nobody's died yet, and we haven't even found Aramut. We didn't stop Aramut. He
it's
just
not surprising. Aramut does a lot.
What will happen to this reptile?
Maybe
I'm
we'll see him
sure
later.
Constable Lixie will want to send it back, unless I can convince her to keep it here. A creature like...
I believe the captain will want to pursue Idia and Aramut.
So
Will
my
this incident significantly
my
delay
theory about her
completion
being a
of the preserve?
werewolf that drains energy didn't turn out to be quite correct.
It'll be a little behind schedule, but I have a few suggestions to help them speed things up.
Then it is time we return to the Enterprise. Good luck, Doctor.
Whoa.
Was that music,
What
or
was
was that
that?
someone's mic?
I think Kevin might have flipped the switch on his microphone and it did a feedback.
Okay, we solved it. Success.
Captain's log supplemental. Our successful attempt to locate Dr. Hunforsh has uncovered another mystery. Apparently, the creature responsible for the chaos on Marassia may have come from Romulan space.
This white text kept coming up on me, telling me that I was transmitting, so...
Yeah, I
and
think
I
it's...
I
We are currently searching for the Ferengi trader Aramut. Despite somewhat
your
questionable
transmit
trading
threshold
practices,
is low
he
enough
has
that I think
never
it's picking up a
violated
fan,
Federation
and
law
it's just constantly
until
transmitting.
now.
Okay, so now we're trying to find Aramut.
Tabak asks to...
Oh, Tabak.
I heard
that's
about
right.
what happened on Marassia.
I do have the air going on.
Creature you discovered. It sounds exactly like a Verenak.
A Verenak, a Garidian creature.
Except the Verenak was exterminated long ago.
My god.
How could a Ferengi trader get hold of an extinct animal?
I have a theory. The followers brought many animals with them when they fled Ganid.
Yeah, we also beamed out before we untrapped her, so maybe one of the Watchers will come and rescue the lady.
So if we learn where he got the animal, we may learn
Oh,
where
well.
the fifth scroll is.
I think this is a promising lead to...
Are we sure that's even a lead? Are we sure those are related?
Captain, we've found Aramut. Our Ferengi trader should be at Jaward 3.
Set a
Jaward
course for the Jaward system.
3.
Engage.
Wait, no, hang on. No, stop, game.
It just decided to do it for you.
Okay, we're saving. Save game. Hang on, I already forgot the name of the place. Jaward 3, that's right.
Catch a Ferengi by his ears. By the ear.
Ferengi, Aramut, Jawad. I already forgot again. Close enough.
Jaward 3.
Jaward. Make sure it's saved. It did. Okay. And with that, I think... Well, you happen to ask how much longer he's streaming. The answer is about 30 seconds. We're done here. I think that was technically three episodes, but really 2, because the first one was just a tutorial. So yeah. I wasn't actually intending to do that episode today. I just wanted to do one. But it's what happened. It's what worked out. So far, I don't know if I like it more or less than what's it called? Judgment Rights.
Judgment Rights.
The first episode was pretty okay. The second episode was pretty weak, I felt.
Well, you didn't even get the side quest.
Was there a side quest?
The place where you weren't allowed to beam down because you didn't save the station, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That place.
I think, unless we come back there later, I'm pretty sure that at some point there was a mission there.
I don't know. I'm not reloading, so if we get back there later, great. If we don't, then, well, you know, we're not going to see that. We're just not going to see it. But yeah, that's it for today. We'll be back with this 1 week from now. And crucially, this stream actually worked. It didn't just break immediately on us like the Saturday stream or the Sunday stream did.
Well, I am
what
so
happened
glad.
on Sunday?
On Sunday, the stream just kept dropping. It kept dropping to 0 kilobits per second. And so people buffered, and because it was a watch-along stream where people have to sync up, it just didn't work. But that's all fixed now.
Yeah.
So Saturday and
his
Sunday stream
modem
should be
was
good. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm glad the Zoomer's working today.
So we'll see in the future episodes if that ends up being a better game overall than Judgment Rights. But so far it feels mixed. We'll get to that though. We're done here.
Take a chat. Thank you, chat.
I remember this being my favorite Star Trek game, period. So hopefully it delivers.
I'm sure it will. A lot of people are saying that particular mission was bad and the rest of the game's a lot better. So, I'm sure it'll be fine. But anyway, go away. We're done. Be gone.
Thanks, everyone.
Starship.
The Starship Enterprise.